ayi na takiti umambi dabi koye sa ayi mambi asembia ni wo ba bia
ano akara nya ayi mambi
asembia dabi ayi mambi for no do so do o se udi o ye
no ano ba ka no nya didi
nya kasati bia
bono ndua ye be draw no ediamantia na wa no so say ABC draw 10 aniate ba star 262 hash na fe wa pick letters na wo pick no u twa from 5 series e ko twa na fe 10 no edua ye draw no the ama o letter ba ko drop here times 3 of sika we try mienu a drop here times 8 na fe mi ansane nyina drop here times 200 times of sika we dey 20 BC draw ebeba so kodi and that TV we try nyama be kama Lawson Beverages Limited delay money and so tayachi na no pay ubenya bi na timi aboa delay man capsules yi and so adwama so member draw enye 0248619999 ubeto bi na afi wanom na nyama ye kama Alaska Daroma wo purpose ne de koma no na Daroma say ne open 3D 5D and afi blanket in South one nyina no wanom ana dia ba obehu na Accra circle tiptoe lane inside Shepa so jiri juma and afi Kumasi adum ya ben boss and building no 0554114878 na afi woni ya ntin kwami dimafo Dr. Time da so na Daroma doctor and I make come for the day ama so ya de stroke and after waist pains outdoor no kwaso ni pedranum wa ya mrempem bema no emre odie doctor Pokuase Mayera ewon kan and afi Kumasi Abuakwa Agogo School Junction 0244774282 na afi one dog adin common natural and company limited Proslav capsules for Johnson kwasem no bo Johnson na mu apam enu bo nso na ne bemei emu ahye no wadro enie wunya bia no betimi aboa na nuama e kama truma no meme dro Congo ema honam dani enso mata wa 0249017101 na woni adin koma koja kadaroma yebeti yase enu mbeda wa gese wonya koja chako toothpaste enom ane betimi aboa wuti ya ya wunya pro code ni bi ohuni mu sonso a wadro enie 0244559597 na woni adin koma 3P garlic mixture ana make am from Nadamasa Oyadia no 3P garlic and ya de ayaya tree emunso natural plant juicy and ya dem akfly dia na oya kase opeso sote high blood pressure ni nyina no wadro enie unya bia be boa 0248928824 na the 3P empany fodin komo Semens Vital Bamistan capsules again and I make am for them amasa draw boa osisi ya oya and asem dia onso bema 2 minutes na fe adwuma wo ye won pam na wawie ha dwie pesa ko na ko wanim na again no esobote mema pa ewon pem 0240616061 afi wonso abobi emulator ba supplement esobote immune system intizotie na oni pedua ayamra na wonya bia eno ensom na betimi aboa immunity ana make am for day ama oba wa fa efunu ana se oba wuchemi na no prayer wonso mark danu for oni fe dumienu a ofa bi enye 0535112813 na oni atin komai sense Daroma home appliances ni nyina high sense ana adu ani be kire na afi wajibi Ghana ade omu a ana omu lidi adiama ntia no ahye no so adiama se chroma de omu ana omu ensom ada number 1 eba no home appliances dia yen showrooms no our Ghana fana ba bia on sabeke 0302550000 na afi woni awie Janjame Dental Clinic home Daroma na de omu ni sem o se na beso she braces also and asembia also extraction ni gold and a silver crown and ne obesem de show seno so seno thief jewelry si ye bim we aso ye 0559139582 na phone ye adin komotisigu awa ene tamale yani post office said ye Accra so atomic down ye di njuma kuma say report Johnson ye wo aya bom njuma best brain publications wo mu acheche ye do nsam no but later I do about D for Samuel Prayer and Counseling Center and so our bet way woman Taramon bet in Ucha I will be debate to Mukos near the Baba and the Ucha bet and an afe unya points Ucha bet now your points now Wontumi akekabom down home bet no convert here when you scout me side the bet and I say Wontumi esade da down home and manukoyim Dimaria about Mr. and so I can't be able to woman later on the show now and so I come over time.
Ruta natural products na Justin Ruta mixture ana masha said you now compare dry venom na and also anti-more mixture no the channel malaria and how power joining you and also able to said the man Ruta live no young come find you for say nay ababo ma moja no and sweat mass circulate am be also etmo come Ruta tonic so say be a typhoid fever and how power joining you we na be no and also able to said the kudeku and so etmi edjamal me part FDA head of stamp on and sweat message so opebiata baby a turn drobia kwa unsabe kabe 0244485632 nanem panifo sweat makasa power special Saba hospital yama me akosia edia ya doctor and some anono na the chance hepatitis B ade ne de where the fan catch alternate and sweat with the man 2 days ban hepatitis B C air where the no so the fan catch no sweat maternity and sweat with the man no mi ensa badwa so edia ya about tonic no untumi ni dia no bi ubedidi ama bia kama edia ya malamix no and some etimi nurse ne malaria etu said the man pokof chemist and so etimi hono ma de tene so bowa won some etu so etimi demo me patoma mo ne se kumase no e feyas bo som twekwa na so adia ya junction ho ene wa ye bo adwuma man to chana ko kama no achi enkrai jonas ne accra akobrenya ACP road me power hospital bus stop on your 0244544422 na so no man sweat makasa we can dia no peta akum ni bi anam efitabia company industry so makache etiano ko kopa bi sweat man no ata free bi na po sweat we dia groye so etimo mpamanu achi ka ne se no so am se mana mo ko fiche so a na mu charge adwenya na tabia ba mix anambanom na bibias eto akwa bi eton do bi akwa we sanso 8 maka bi 0243686861 na ne panifo so eto akasa no mpamu yade nyina na ba hebas and hospital ho ana de nurse no mpamu yade no enso etima ko Dr. Bas Fabra dislocation of arm and hawa ni na oba oba tene kama ama bias eto akwa fe ukotodwe wokokobobo ama watechema anampo bia wa free ato ana bibia ukotodwe no watechema mesofa dan no ano so 18 from wow na bibias etimnya kama kumas atons agogo ya agogo hospital ope and your boy address wa your boy when and cross printers road just 18 junction on your boy juba 0244880004 na so ne mpanifo and so etima kasakareste company limited omo account bi na djuma de ba later when so obetom cafe Dr. Solomon and the Solak Natural Hospital and as a clinic and so ba e choba tene ka account sempia ga chona fani da so heba clinic Dr. Elder Owusu and a dama na bana nurse wani ya fani na kokodan na ono so etumi emwa kama
yes mira say about China ono so ediwe amaye nene anope live on the show na ye be kona afi edi nkomo na amuzu peace ye musansem bi na ye ndwene ho na anope na onso fo adwenche bre na ye ni nkomo na game na eba so ewo Old Trafford the theater of dreams champagne bija ewo ni za game we die
wona no obi adwuma be bona na ye odesa
won adwuma na be bono so obi adwuma bono ene Dr. Amuzu P no draw eboa nipadua no na de omni sem utiem na afi infections enam yare hawadwene no onya bia ebetimi aboaye pa utiem na rases egu oye oba oye bema nkomo no tebia de bia meken nkomo na sam ne de hunya me pa enti de bia sam me ya elect se nkomo no eya no wadi nkomo ni na nkomo no so atimi aboa na nuama ye kama edi amanchisa no so ema me se unya dre bi na afi onuma ebema nuama aye kama edi ama no eye Dr. Amuzu P and odi aba na doctor ewon nkomo ewo fie ntia no ahye no so edi amami Amuzu P question of the day who wins the game and Airbus no who win Manchester United Chelsea yebusa and day minim say ya posti ewo X and afi on Facebook acha se ne nkrofo do ma dwenche eba to ba tan em say obekọ
we post na se
so anti show kakra na ye ready Ghana for edu ma dwenche eba
Junior Sonati as a Chelsea afi okukodru for Asante Prince as a Man United Donko Edmond as a Man United will win 3-0 afi Tewia Samson as a Manchester United apia Ebenezer United Johnny Baini as a Chelsea Kofi Michael as a Chelsea afi Adam B Gambo as a the Blues afi Tadahini Junior as a Chelsea Football Club, Kwesi Arthur as a the Blues, Ananos Atimidaba Malik Salifo as a Chelsea, Afei Musa as a draw game, Anodiaba Desmond Boache as a United, Same as a Glory Man United, Anodiaba, Afei Roba GH as a Chelsea 2-1 win, Anodiaba NBA as a Manchester United, Godson Ernesto as a Manchester United Chelsea 3 Odro Chelsea win afe Elijah Obey as a Chelsea win over 2.54 and honest Adiaba Sancho Anna Quackton Samson as a Chelsea Omampani Talibo as a boss Chelsea all the way Nyamita Stephen as a United all the way Amos MTN as a Chelsea all the away Samson Anna Kochi and some as Manchester United Mausa Gideon Ayabuatan as a 2-2 Afame and Ponsate as a Chelsea the Blues all the way Yasabe Makoma in fear yes Oak Barbering Saloon and the Chelsea war also called the Manchester United Nana Kwame Ajare as a Chelsea Ambrose Kwame Amisa as a Manchester will win Afame Richmond Labby as a Chelsea, Dominic Prepare Jesus as a the world champions Chelsea, Anna Omo and Sodia Beku and so Chelsea, Belinda Sari as Manchester United, a Dorso Parfait upon Bernard, as Sari Frederick Munya Kwadjama at Chelsea team no, and the couple Sari Pepenetewa.
Well, my main share stream no as a on Facebook na yen share Ghana for dear Umu a day Abakwame Mauli Benjamin say good morning. I'm watching the show live from Manso Dantano. Yeda says o monitor ya free ho Kwaku Edwin say or call every ama Chelsea win and Edwin and so a day amene anupe Alcablay watching the show live from Achimatia say nemum amfane dia and so ama where ye do Frederick say if we are down cry not Man U we will beat them watching the show live from Pig Farms and no don't know so Jabana say Chelsea was wo da from cry na enye Man U for Cantono who say United all the way and what them and so Abaddon Samito Junior say Man United all the way Aqua John say media or say me Chelsea de and one and so de abaya lot say Chelsea and one so expect say womo and so never win and Lillian Anderson said drawn game and never so and no to the aba way baptism J Prince was United all the way Martin Amankwasa Chelsea and as of Hussein Fouls Adam was Chelsea and Eberini Gia Kizito and so Edward Abba as a Chelsea win Kofi Manson say Chelsea and a Kofi Manson a day Abba and then Anupenes Adrincani will be at and so Samuel Lante and Pofo was United all the way Honorable Betty Quadaso and some say on also United all the way Mami Soja Quadaso high and what them man and Anupe it was so easy food Isaac was they will both lose. Better no me in night lose as well as okay dear. I know I don't know so the Abba Ajaman Kwaku Cosmos blues go win as a Chelsea never win no and there was so no so ding game no and some Basso Kwame Pedri as a Chelsea and therefore I would do Idrisu as a Chelsea and they win and no what them Abba na or say Kwame Mauli Benjamin say, do you guys know that Otuado have a better winning record than Rubin Amorim this season? And yeah, just Otuado ni Amorim. Okay, yati. Samuel Yabua say United all the way and say obia de ne de ba wo predict a drawn game and so predict predict win. David Alisto J say United ebe share ene no de ne wono so de aba misifu say two abonkele teams no mu kobo bia be lose said wono so atro de amani na say we obia adwencha wono omo de aba Ghana for adwenche ne binie yen course no yen chai na fe yehwe said ye ene yebe kofi kesie mu a yebe ya adwuma si afa wo betway shano so say betway said ya na manfo ye no ya na omu so na we ni ye den we ye betway isi hana bet ni twa na papa na ha said amaka no utwa obedi utwa nso a who accumulate points later ultimately converted yeska na wasade ye twa bet na wayi mpewe na opede utwa nyina na wo gain points won sem no no yenhwe betway course no 12 hours and edikan na yento aso BW 12A 69C 16 BW 12A 69C 16 12 odds. The atwas 9 BW 12A 6A5 A8 9 odds. The atwas 6 odds. BW 12A 6AD C7 6 odds. BW 12A 6B5 D5 5 odds. T no yasa projected e o TV so e the amount she say o monitor on sa be sign aka em say TV no say no na wo hwe ni ti mu o mo hwe no grade mo ana mo say ti radio no na nkeze nka ye bobọ na nka omanya ba still na yasa bonchu bitimi afa na bibia kamanti say bibia no obi okay bibia no obi news on kind Talate new TV ever corner ya JS Kabili for no ne Good Stars preparation
also Good Stars winning game no my
yes
Good Stars winning game no na
say omo I just omo ye get for your popular stand there okay
also moving my
say 5 buses is here tis omo free baby any omo concrete
omo kwan so ko
anti am say support no so from baby any no ti wo akra no baby say one so ko support
because
na ye de ani
Chelsea na yes GH you know
ya bi de ehuni enkomra
ya dia
ye nkwamo no nimra ye ba fia ye be di hu sa nkomo no nyina
over to Jolate
awuya ye kwamo no na head ya mo ni sam na to aso de ma Wontumi 101.3 Wontumi TV Wontumi Sports Weekend Edition is airborne ye nkwamo no.
Shamachi Israel Yahuwah Elahenu Yahuwah Ekad We Ahata Et Yahuwah Elohika Bika Luvika Uvika Naveshika Uvika Miyodika Tode Yasak in English in the name of Jesus.
to so na fiatin komo e de afomu enra ewo ye kan say mass plus event eno ekoso eno anajo wo mu ensom ekoy se niama ebetimi akointi Rodrigo de Paul Wanilio Messi enra ewo ne we eye de ne ground breaking basketball eno ekoso no wo mu ede wo mu support ekota chire ema niama nsom eye kam e de wonsem ni nyina no e de eba ye more pictures of Messi and afi ono ane ne ba and afi Rodrigo de Paul wo mu ekodu ya na tum say an event no na obiansom inspect say Messi ebetimi aban junior enie awokodu na sanuama ensom adaye e wa yedon sam no efe eba na Messi champion ekodui nese obiane one champion no ensom top picture e wa yedon sam no de ba na MC on the day na oye event no na utimi say Messi abedu acha say o expect say Messi ebeba na Messi ba ya Messi ko hake no so wow masa enye akwadom enso anyini sa wono ene Messi ebetime nya encounter entilio Messi ebedu wa Messi hake no no na so onua fili enso mwafama enya sametu adwon sam no ezeba na sa na basketball groundbreaking basketballer and so course ni nyina chi no na se enkoi di djuma as djuma die no ensom ekoye paladi and wo mu ekra no se wono ensom agene meda and asa ne trophy ne crown no enie na Messi and the presentation ensom madema lady no and na lady no be Messi kakra na se ofere page adeno ne ready no ensom ekoye sa wo the man is a Messi and so I present and then I want to know at the amana ya down something you know at the ama way I 1v1 and no I basketball I want some and you doing some no at the abamame abranch and so boy way and so much in it what and so every nina water no and Sakaya Messi present at the amana doing something you know at the bakwawe or wapa no when it tente Alicia was city maza akwawa we baby a Messi da any baby what I choose kwada kete and one some I am very taller yet I want something you know at Emma bro to America Diana said on the basketball woman fed Niagro and a report about Messi as I autographs out at the Emma and the Sobotasa woman and some never PMU Obia and some Pines and Yama at the Leo Messi or signed Emma and the Sobotasa woman and some PMU I don't some no at the Abanani said Messi and some training Enra Inter Miami Messi free training echo some Emma Omugama Inter Miami Omani DC United and at them Panunia and some training Emma Nyama and some come and chill Messi and ye as a new training Koswa yet I want something I know at the Emma Nano pay or so and Messi and Afan Komano yet them Bencheres and Yamia Duma Womugam against DC United Unia and some Nafe what did Juma de Ama Inter Miami Bobokono and a reporter for my table later sitting no Yatem Emma Nano Peo Sono so Javier Mascarano a manager at them Emma Inter Miami Bobokono Womukobusan is a Messi and I know I'm San Rakrania breaking oh, so at the master Messi and Afe Miami Foi Omuku so Edin Comasara be a Messi Batwaso Nafe what didn't Juma at them Amatima your funny Inter Miami Bobokono Anna Enra Avia Mascarano interviewer and I have pre-match against a team your funny DC United manager no acquire pre-match and some kakra what did you do Muzan is development of Messi and Afe Inter Miami Omu contract issue no I signed an sequel and was onye responsible for news omu bisa no so ono and breaking and the news no dabi club no and SNA womu enso edi news no babonche enti de wo kan nyina ne so omu guso MLS no and afa Messi Inter Miami womu guso womu yesa nuama enso no betima kama ayate awon samni nyina no atem emanado pro so no so na UEFA Champions League match day 1 womu drop a team of the week womu te aba na team of the week no and some domo dia benra na me catch us the Marsa Kwakata no womu domo dia by na enanso unya piem e team of the week na UEFA for atem ngabana really and a goalkeeper womu adenum adamu abranche fanesa lakasan ono ensom na bwachire womu fa ne Lorienti ho and afi Van Dijk ensom ngati womu fa branche fanesa Boji ebai womu efa Vanaken Medford womu ensom Remo efa branche fanesa Bicaro and some by a branch of Fanisa Trincao, a poor Adama Sporting CP, and some Dibemo, woman for Marcus Rashford, one of some deep by weekend, or Diana's midweek or Diagropa, and to also de Ebemu Turam, and after Hurricane, Omu, and a completed team of the week at the my refa, Yadem and the Sunlight Sitting at the anonymous says, Ya bought match day 1 every year. I was refa Champions League now, when him says, bookmakers, woman started at Womu RSA match day 1 your boy you know one and your favorite say this season Champions League no team bang and a bet me arena according to the bookmakers almost say the favorite top 4 awomu and some bet me arena the UEFA and the Champions League no womu atepe Barca womu efa Liverpool womu fat Arsenal and afem womu di PSG and so nebaye womu chese yebe match day 1 our Champions League no omu and monitor womu tete bi every mark bia bom I will say teams we nine way and your favorite womu and some ebe win it UEFA Champions League yate I want some attempt bookmakers no womu nie womu twenchire and ya dem ene kakrate emao I was so Jerome Boateng and ye I mean Jerome Boateng na Jerome no and some legend Adama Bayern Munchen epobo konam say wa bo abobia na unim say wa say yanka emo bia te say ba ne say ne a professional footballer we kra what the bia aba na we yentie said the announcement no esi ko Adama Jerome Boateng abra o say born it professionally we ne born ne ball.
I played for a long time for big clubs, for my country. I have learned, won, lost, and grown through it all. Football has given me a lot. Now it's time to move on. Not because I have to, but because I'm ready. I'm grateful for everything. For the team, the fans, the people who carried me. And above all, for my family, my children. They were always there.
Watching the say was what was soning no and so abanawie ye anaye yi in any video and them no kakre free ho at the benchani later sir and no ba Merseyside derby early kick off here and here say in a derby no and some ababa so derby we ya derby here say no be day Liverpool omo and Everton no be sepa na ene obama me ene all set round you say bibia set say na me aduma 11:30 ya and early kick off no so yara say bibia be kama our Anfield referee Darren England ono ana RS game we one ensom ebetimi adi ave amada Merseyside derby ano ensom baso na wonim say Liverpool enra womu training no baso na womu last training no one touch ana slot one of the boys ya touch ball na wa jemu mo emuru mienu so bako pa na wa ball na ekona nim tiano ana ne womu ensom ya one touch na ana omo ensom aye biade awonsam no ave banasa Liverpool team no womani abre awomu di omujuma na enra awo training na say woma relax boys e diagro na wanye apejani yes John from Paul enye from Paul ana omo enso apejani we aye Van Dijk ana fe Konate ana peja unia ewa so omo kwa kidnap Jeremy from Paul what as ene team no man na dressing room one womu we trade omo ko Van Dijk ana Konate and womu fa Jeremy from Paul mo say womu kwa kidnap unia womu dina kwese room what say garu room ana garu ana won sabana ya dem emanchi we aye nra nioma kakra cause the funny side of Liverpool womu enso and Everton game na so tension release and a boys and some release what ampa ya don some deba na Jeremy from Pond and what they kakra dia tuta na what they atuda no musane say on build in the ultimate and they love and a player Liverpool player na ultimate no players pay and obo wo din in terms of power in terms of pace in terms of any brain adrenumu any adini nyina no unia and some adini ultimate Liverpool player and the bra or trade dear obia and some let me yet new observation kakra ye Jeremy Frimpong
Ian Rush
left foot
Mo
first touch.
Ooh, what a good first touch. Say Xabi Alonso
Finishing
Fernando Torres. Ooh, Luis Suarez is there as well. It's cool, eh?
flair,
Give that to Ryan Babel.
strength,
Virgil.
mentality,
Steven Gerrard.
right foot,
Ian Rush
left foot
Mo
first touch.
Oh, I know I from phone, and what they can or church and the ultimate no and the own some no and the Mahugo Ekitike and me Adoma Dabi no one will be saying is what some kakra and was say Oba there will do Liverpool now and one more catch and say Liverpool and backward and say yes your rivals now and yes a cry now Dabi Nebasa young friend Yagro now I have videos or monitor Dabi Bebre whatever message I didn't hear what more now YouTube videos in there. Why be into I ready as a game ready and so a camera. Why ready pa Hugo Ekitike.
I can't lie, I just watched some videos on YouTube and people like in that kind of game were just kicking each other, you know, it's dangerous games. But it's exciting because when I came here, you know, they told me straight about the derby of the Merseyside with Everton against Liverpool. It's really important here. So I know it's the kind of game you need to be ready mentally, and you go there to win, you know. You play this game to win. We have to win against them, but it's going to be a tough game.
I know Hugo Ekitike Atuja. A very tough game, Nemo Maso Mohena, Womo Etmerini game, and I know a Liverpool player and Kakra. What them Atuja, Manatano, Anna Slaughter, so about Everton, Timona Basuni, and say, okay, a branch of friend said Diego Jota, and so Frimono, Omoya Nyama Bebre, Omo Aya. And you are tribute to Mupay and some of the Emma player and say, and then yes, as a manager in head of the Merseyside Derby, Abaso Nababo Everton Timono, and so Abaso and Sana Game Nukra, Abaso and a slot anyway, Emma Everton.
I want to emphasize in this moment maybe on that as well what they did when Diogo passed away, coming to Anfield and be there. I think it was the captain and a few and of course they showed their respect on sports director to sports director and all these kind of things. So in these moments of times, it's so nice to see that in those tragedies the rivalry is still there, but the respect towards both is also there. Indeed, there is.
Some slot day Atuja don some no Bamwama Salah as say over Premier League na teams never pray and omo compete nemo no say obetima kasa Man City, Arsenal and after Chelsea womo and a good favorite womo no more chance one betima win the Premier League na man for Liverpool no omo to me win na as a Salah person he pressure and some of Liverpool team no so na fe one and some ade Manchester for no and after Man City and Arsenal no I to them Atuja na the manager and some ade ma Everton team no say Liverpool woboko na Liverpool team no on say o must spend more na Liverpool player baako sika etimi eto in the players o mo turn the whole season no Liverpool player baako pe sika enso etwane nyina enti aba spending na Liverpool enso spend o must spend pa na o spend ya enso kire say o power uza o spend more and which is up some really bibi na yentian say game no baso nemo wakasa ade afakwanya Liverpool and some afato players and this is in players who matter and they compared to Everton yentie kakra or the Atuja.
You have to be in the big competitions which makes the money. I found at West Ham, 3 years in Europe allowed us to spend money, allowed us to bring money in up to spending. So from that point of view, that I think Liverpool have been entitled to do it. I heard Arnie sort of defending himself about that he's brought in a lot of money as well, which he rightly has done. But I still think they've spent more in one player than we've spent in the whole squad. I don't think that's the biggest issue. I think it's just having a realism about where the games are and maybe where the clubs are. And that's what I'm saying is I need to try and shorten the gulf between the two clubs. At the moment, Liverpool are champions. Probably favourites, if not second favourites for the Champions League, and we're not. We're Everton at the moment, who've just come out of 3 or 4 difficult seasons, and we're just beginning to rebuild. So trying to
some manager dia to Janese or church and Semu and the on Sempi Edema Mark Alistair and some Mark Alistair in common Kakre. One of some other Kakra to the difference between playing for Liverpool and for Argentina and national team there. Ose ane udu Argentina omo Messi, Liverpool womu any Messi eno any different. The only difference ano no sa Argentina for no omo Messi and afe Liverpool and some any Messi eno aya Makalesa and sama wadem na tudu wadin komani bebre masaba so na fi ababe to aso jama nemo ye esa big game no Chelsea and some about Manchester United. Now unim say Chelsea since 2013 womu also NTB anchor Theatre of Dreams or anchor fa and it's a win and no yes kakra Saudi so to Chelsea near now I said so 2013 emu ngade adema Chelsea team ne pa na unim sam ya wesa nyame adoma and yama sube tima kama na Chelsea and the case no na bibia so aya kama ati ama Chelsea the Blues and one some no ba manager and some Maresca and some kaka to na on Garnacho so Garnacho best at ama ene team Chelsea against Manchester United and I say munyabotre one akoda no be din komo because so some omodin komo na say player na akoda no sound good and as or sound good say ne one enso betimi start here one manager no enso ebe start enti munyabotre kra and no some manager enso Maresca atem atudu at ensem p no at ema na ano pro so no so Kopama na Kopama no 100 in a games no 74 goal contribution and here is a Kopama ebeye and some Theatre of Dreams and no ayen koma here is nyama and some ebetime kama na Kopama ebetime ko ende at ama Chelsea wobo kona na and no report for the by nyama some ebetime kama Manchester United are unbeaten our the last 12 games woma ball at Chelsea Old Trafford hey record way Chelsea, Muntiania pa Manchester United, we are unbeaten. Our the last 12 Premier League matches against Chelsea, our Old Trafford. Now, some record where dear me did say Amorim, breaki, Obasano, because Obama you was a record in the record at 1970 was and a record I had 12 matches today. And team reporter and say Amorim no Chelsea fun what genius a day homogeneous and Obasan and there's a record no and no I kakre phone my table don't sound p and some demo. Now Ruben Amorim at the some kakra and some atuta na and some of the atuta ne de and some no emu hu pa na ne tatis asama yakoka ye and some ne system obo na emanfo say obo and ne stand free back ne de oye no our Manchester United abaya and on some the formation and an system about Informal United no Enra ewo ene pre-match de Amorim akoka de na minim Amorim no Manchester United them say any dia na ose say Pope Francis Kranum entimi nkancho no Ruby Amorim say on sister the system obo Enfama Manu was one no any career na juma oye and the life anono enti wine and ono wakosua wakoni coaching course akosua the way yes ye coachi now about no bunny system otifia o say Amorim changing the system was a Pope Kraba Freno ekajeze on sana enyeyi.
No one's not even the Pope. This is my job, this is my responsibility, this is my life, so I will not change that, but I will change I will change the system. There will be an evolution, but we need to make all the steps and to tell him if I'm a player and have a coach that with a lot of pressure, it doesn't matter if he's all around the world, is saying you need to change the system and I'm going to change in this moment, they will look at me in a different way. I'm doing things my way. Some guys do it in a different way, but it will change.
Amorim was one of the Oyan on his own way into Sautia and no European Amorim no paid what but now I say Mayu near club of Beso coach Muntio was a Mayu no a club or no Rubin Amorim or Beso coach ya say when ya Jumana o coach was say one no every day or be fight every day ni dream club no Beso coach no ni dream club no and one Mayu now and every day Samoya ono so beba se de di obeye bia obeka man you dey obeye ni dream club eni Amorim.
If you don't win, people will say that I need to go, but that is not my responsibility. That is the board. I will fight with all my strength to continue my dream. I want to coach this club. So my job is, you never know. It happened with Sir Alex Ferguson. One game changed the history. So I'm just fighting every day. The next game is going to be the game that changed my history. That is my job. When the time comes, it's not my decision. So I'm not worried about that, and I will be fine. I will say the same thing. I will be fine. But I will fight every day, because this is my dream. This is the only club that I want to coach, and I will fight until the end. When end comes, I cannot do nothing, but I feel the confidence from the board. I feel the confidence from the supporters, even if they are frustrated.
Manchester for the way Akomia and Manchester supporters in the Diaconia Aborim no and what they kakra to 70 play them out. Now him some coach will buy Wakasa open coach where interview pa Manchester United manager since or buy no ni interviews ekwana nimpa why interviews don't pa I'm a Manchester United. I have 491 interviews and a manager we aye 491 na some open coach or Kasapa Jumano and some ade atamana na some orim dabia obabe kasa na mo adwuma and some ade 491 interviews and a manager no and some ayade ama Manchester United and 70 play them and ama you know was ya fe no ate ase pa o winia se wan winia was yes yansake no wasem okam obi ate se eno enya no responsibility se bia wonu awini matcha was yesiane amori masayem pam no wasem eno up to the board Manchester United board no anese du ba bia wo mu answer question amori mu sama wakeka dia mze mayu for pound penny for there wasem Alex Ferguson kwa no ebi ato no enyo no nko a fagi time the be happen here na then asasa debiamo bonichi so enom diamorim te atuja ya do samatema Bruno so nyame adoma o making it 200th appearance day ama Manchester United nyame adoma ne ana yare Bruno so ebegem na fe wadini juma day amatima ya for the Manchester United I know de free and the branch Bruno so ye dem number 199 matches unu ya enso ngapono 114 goals and assists and and some let me already goes now 6-3 and a Bruno and some let me say and a 6 51 and one assist and the trophies our gem Manchester United and so 2 trophies and one and some let me don't some no a deba on row our ball and your friend is Bruno Fernandes I know Ruben Amorim no and was say debiano ayana a branch of friend is Bruno no or per se on your freedom anymore or per space at the dinner juma and what you to that say do baby Bruno unya and then freedom all tom and do baby say bono o achira esa which mean a bomb na fe ushuti na nyaman som kama was say or come obiate as a positioner I want Bruno ejina no or be say Bruno a play more deeper say the beya one and some betimi anya more possession now a control game na no in a row our no manager no was say what dey ama Bruno Fernandes ya dem I want some no at the eba na Ruben Amorim say yebuzani say players na dey ebiaba man you Ebia Babe Dijumako, Rasmus for Ilandom and Afe, Marcus Rashford, and say, one more ball Champions League, Bosse goes, and Nanu Unia, Juma Ete, Emma Napoli, Eboboko no, and Nanu Yansom, Rashford essay, Ete Emma Barca, Na Kodaya, Ayawa Nije, and also Naniche Pa, so Unse and Kodai Diakro, our and a Champions League Numa, Ayanani, and some Aje Ovishuomo, or the best, Ayanani, Ajimomo, and some Kaka, what they atuja don samno afa ebana Harry Maguire and so anan common ye wo mu busan say this season no won say and also season we die obaka say ay better last season modemo na ye just bibia ho ani ade na mom no say o ma start ye na mo obetimi aka say o mu ye good enough More said the modemo and so esitia and said the Niamansikwa. Obeka say, Oma started ye a change your more iron and lack season. Yebetie a branch Harry Maguire Kakra, what and some attitude abra interview and so a course.
How do you reflect on the start?
Yeah, it's not been good enough results wise. We know that. I think performance wise, we probably should have had more points. Obviously, the Arsenal game, we probably deserved points in that game, and then we missed a penalty in the Fulham game, which was a big deciding moment. But listen, we can't look back. Those games are gone. There's still so many points to play for. I think the performances have been better than there was last season. but you've got to get results. When you play for this club, you've got to get results, and 4 points from 4 games is nowhere near good enough. So we've got to work harder, improve, and like I said, I think improving our performance in both boxes is something that we need to, because football's becoming a game where it's such decided on moments now, set plays, big moments in games, and at the moment we're just not doing that well enough.
When you say that the football or the performances seem to have improved from last season, where do you see the improvements this season?
I think there's definitely more control in games. I think in the first 4 games that we've played in, I think, like I say, I keep saying it, from box to box, I think we've had control of the majority of the games. Burnley, we should have been out of sight, really. Fulham game, we could have had a couple of goals lead, and then the Arsenal game, everyone's seen the Arsenal game, they beat us on a set play, but we know how excellent they are at that, so it's another thing that we just need to do better. We need to improve these fine margins to turn these performances into results. But of course,
and Sama and Harry Maguire at the Manchester United, Chelsea, a game no, and you man some Kama Joe Pedro. Now you need come on Enzo Maresca and after Roberto Di Zerbi, our coaches were me no, I will be on some coach now. No, a difference no time and a city and what they are to that coaches need no because they are passion for the game. Nemo no, obet me akase omunina smart na. Do I can say Roberto Di Zerbi no, where more aggressive. Some manager ni DM say Bianso ekana some say ban aggression. Manager no nso more aggressive no e do dey atuda fa manager no was enye ne bonus so say me a obi beka say coach no e kekakekao ana say me a obo ene dey dabi nya ne bonus so na mom no say ne ono so ne tactics ana for the way a wono efa so madi ne juma and wo chiremu ade awonsam no enso ade ma no wie no and was enzo ne de wono do beka afa Maresca won say wono onim sadia say e manage and play sometimes so they know and so anu be say din komodi afa ni nyina no ekire say manager no ate adwuma no and so ase de oye nyina no o te ase de obetumi aka and say omumienu nyina no obia really offensive and no do dem atudu adonsam no de bana say tactically wo mu and so adwen bako e game num and no Joe Pedro on Enzo Maresca and after Roberto Di Zerbi and yatem and the Salachas no aveba na Malo Gusto and after a branch of fence neto omu and some and komo ekoso na omu travel and eja womu din komo na komo din no a Champions League goal. And no woman did him as I the best. Our Champions League abako semu semia Champions League go ben pan efe and I said the best. Na always said and commando and some lesikoya na always said ne Malo Gusto and some nadre etre wano so di onim na neto so or says one kase Ronaldo Diano Ronaldo against Juve and no one kase near the best. National team no Portugal Ronaldo mien fro biem e team num no ayede anom answer course conversation Malo Gusto and after neto wo munya ye abra wo mo ensom e wo ene flight mo e kon kakra bi yentie ne ento aso.
I said Zidane against Leverkusen. Against who? Leverkusen. Who? Against Leverkusen. Volley.
Très joli.
Yeah.
Très bien, frérot.
Pedro said Cristiano Ronaldo, Juventus. Because otherwise, if he said no, he will not go in national team anymore. That's
best Champions League of all time.
I said Zidane against Leverkusen.
Against who?
Leverkusen.
Who?
Against Leverkusen. Volley.
Très joli.
Yeah.
Très bien, frérot.
Pedro said Cristiano Ronaldo, Juventus. Because otherwise, if he said no, he will not go in national team anymore. That's
yes, in a conversation, see a koya. Yadi and 70 pay but now a branch of Morgan Rogers, and so one player about the Aston Villa or Bobo Pa. Now, one of them PFA Young Player of the Year, and Yaman Soko Kama Eldeman. Ebusan is sign was him who know at the fire saying, Anana and Nijian so a woman city at the far. Watch it, mu and so I can some kakabra. One year interview abroad, no so Mubusan is a PFA Young Player. Watching in Taman, I was say a bantempa at Yamano.
Big thing. Work hard as when I was younger and where I wanted to get to and where I want to be, and to be in that company with the players that won it before was a really nice moment for me.
Yeah, where's the trophy?
It's at home at the moment.
Where is it at home? Because that would be like the second walk in, I want to see it every time, and every time I leave the house.
It's in my living room next to one of my shirts when I made my debut for Villa, so it's in a nice place at the moment. But I might get a little stand for it. I haven't decided yet.
Do you have to give that one back?
No. You keep it.
You keep that one? Is that what you think? Like once you get it, once have you got to give it back?
No, it's engraved. It's got my name on it and stuff. So yeah, it's really
any
cool.
and somehow they attribute on some pino of Banchana, yes, Alexander Isak, and so every Newcastle, Eboboko, Makoye, Momo, F1 top striker, Edina by Nick Votamada. Now, I cry by him, Omusan is a Premier League, no, my friend, Oresa and Yama City, favorite player of all time, our Premier League, no, my wine, and Adamano, and say one monitor Premier League na yeka Premier League favorite of all timer. Obaka says Steven Gerrard and ono batuna badiamano.
Who is your favourite Premier League player of all time?
This is also a difficult one, I would say. Like I'm 2002, so it's hard. Like to.
That's crazy, man. 2002.
Yeah. So like for me, when I was growing up, like Ronaldo in Man United was amazing.
Yeah.
But maybe Steven Gerrard or something.
Wow, what was it?
Like
what about Steven Gerrard did you like? His commitment?
Yeah, like to be honest, I always played like on FIFA, and he had an amazing shot, and I like his shot.
Nick Votamada and a Decacra, and the Atujati and some Piedemana, Yabera City, and the Arsenal, na Sagamno, and some Germano Berdepa, na Atata, and in some Kakra to Dananino, a striker, our form, a striker, our form, ya Ellen so anu ne jare na so a chase obesiana anu otempa go machine no eno na go machine ya say Arsenal a branch ya fan form yi a mu no mu besia tata ensom e de kakra e de atudwa na ye bedin komo ensom e de afan say o defenders yi vrenom ko mu be fa so tackle ene halana say ne besia ko no so halana to obetimi aka say e ba no say ene strike and there or top player pa on your own kase onya ene player tough nemo do betimi aka and say referee need your ebani defenders and strikers are obia beso chese we super defender beso defend and a striker and so beso ye bibi.
He's got many qualities. One of them is that he can get up to anybody in the world, and is someone that really enjoys, the defensive part, the contact, the physicality, and when the game has to get to that part, he enjoys it, and that's a big quality to have, and it's very needed with someone early as well that is so physical. You need to have those qualities to be efficient. He's got many qualities.
Manager Eddie Atujane say on in some degree Atuja yet on some day but now all so say we are in the form na man fast at compare no and one of Gojola Edebe Tuja say hala no oka in terms of goals obe rating is one in Messi any Ronaldo mo and a boss Ronaldo no ka Cristiano Ronaldo na enwa interview no so ekoso Matro Dini and some kakra and so by man for say hala no already potential and said any category no and some city o man for so compare na we say Ronaldo Luis Nazário Dalema Brazilian Ronaldo no ono so obetimi compare say obetimi dina to no so debi Ronaldo we no we different Ronaldo no Luis Nazário Dalema on level fufro planet no all baby fufro kra and Ellen Hala and so all baby fufro team untimi and compare emani sa level ne de unu ni ho
goal record is? Absolutely not, because me and Mickey Gray had a chat yesterday, and I said if I was going to start a team today, my striker would be Isak, because I think he's got the best at everything. He doesn't really have a weakness in his game, and Mickey obviously said Holland, and it's hard to disagree with that because his goal output is phenomenal. When someone's that good, we start looking for the flaws. That's when you know how good it is. When we like, his link-up play is not great. But Haaland scores goals, that's what you get. My worry is in games like this weekend, when Arsenal drop off deep, he hasn't been able to just take it to the next level and figure out what it is. Because there'll be 3 or 4 games this season where the opposition just drop deep, he gets 5 touches, and then we're going, oh my God, is Haaland any good?
Is he the best striker we've seen? Or do you put in Ronaldo?
No, he's not in R9's category.
He's not, even though he scored all those goals?
Doesn't matter, and anyone who plays the game will tell you the same thing.
Just explain to us why.
Because R9 could do everything. Yeah. There's nothing he couldn't do. He could get the ball from midfield and run past. And again, not to compare generations, but when people could actually tackle and take you out, he's skipping past these people. 2 knee operations, still doing that. Going to Man United in the Champions League, scoring a hat-trick, get clapped off. There's just levels to what these people were doing. And again, that is not, I hate doing that because it always feels like you're going, oh, Haaland's not that good. Haaland's great, but he is a traditional poacher. And in the generation I watched, he was under the Michael Owens, the Andy Coles, great goal scorers. He'd come into that category. I think when you're talking about R9, look at all the legends. They all say he's the greatest because he can do everything.
Do we appreciate how ludicrous his goal record is?
Well, any nkoma and so a course in nkoma no and the interesting as R9 no dear or different level category no and some by from Sufi omo any halas Verona game no Gelson Bremer me to say player no and so Bremer nya just yes obetumi and so a boss game no Federico Gatti and I made to say no be replacing an afe woman game no and some etimi abaswa don some no there by Francesco Constanzao so report I mean say can so no and so betimi start no as a Chihalas Verona and no a reporter in front of my table doing some no as a Manapa Munchen woman and some player Rafael Guerrero so abdominal injury I will no yatisa or recover I to say one who some any team no a training a final training a course no one way to make training one who came against often I'm no and some lebet me arena fenuma I come a day ama Rafael Guerrero yatem and the latest thing no as the working low at the Accra adi atudwa na dwode atudwa nyina no wakasa de afama no noya I won't say ye can say probably will be the best goalkeeper of all time obetimi akasam de no noya probably the best goalkeeper of all time said ye nay e man from answer reti other goalkeepers obetimi aka esa ono once de mano noya ye e game no no ano den pa wa peja goalkeeping in the past in the 15 years our human bra said them or the confidence and the charisma and some at the dapon no and no actress and ye can say obi the best or no and some obetimi aka na was say obetimi aka so stand tall other German goalkeepers no ma be adwuma na mom overall obetimi aka say Manuel Neuer and some the best and no dote atudwa don some no azeba Manuel Neuer and Oliver Baumann and some Ebesia na ofiam goalkeeper and afe Manuel Neuer and some damn Jama Bayern Munchen now report about and say way 26 times goalkeepers we no one and some Ebesia our German Bundesliga and some emu na ose on goalkeepers me no one share one hopa our La Liga no and say Bundesliga no na 27 times and one more and some Ebesia na AK email and afe only 10 one emu no one to Asia 27 times our German Bundesliga Manuel Neuer and after Oliver Baumann woman and some Diano 26 times woman and some Asia ma empema kuma 26 ya dem and the latest no of the Emma no pay our so when you say Atletico Madrid Boboko no ya to say Julian Alvarez and after a branch of Fenisem Hanko woman and so available our in Mayoka game no betimi abaso na Alex Baina and after Malta and some yatisa womu ababo adiatia Rayo Vallecano womu and some lebetimi ay available at the amatim ne aton some no at the urban no ay latest a free and the team and friends Atletico womu swayam whatever now unim sa Rodman for car won so die na wadin koma bebre and sembe so atem atudwa wa tre emra na okosan contract na oni Florentino Perez ekosia ye na omuma na napkin say jam one also on team sign our son farmer Madrid Boboko no achese unia and some national be Madrid o continue juma efe emachima ye fence Atletico na ose some moment no na a tough moment at the man no nye izekra abra ene pani kase say and some agina ho so unia ye hia beji juma and some efama ye na osno be Real Madrid wadi na ni Atletico na ni nyina mu no an wade asembia ba na wase papa ya wa yadima Atletico nyina no edu baby wo mu jina yipemu ama chase 2013 the departure atem every and team friend Atletico no na we are very disappointed pa edu baby no bezo stay our team no na fe obon de ball edema club no nemom edu ho na afe ase nyaw ase edu ba bi na obi ansom mfa ne nya hwe e oboboko ni nyina yade a wono ensom betimi aka se na we are very disappointed ano e Radaman Falcao kakra wono e de atudwante sansem ni nyina no afem ba na Madrid boboko no se yase Xavi ena de atudwa se committee se ne de wakatrem ene Vini Junior ne Rodrigo as a left wing what they way open is womu betimi a compete for in the left wing position no and just a reporter but say Vini Junior and Rodrigo womu ebecha left no nsoafa and no a reporter if you whatever ya de and the latest ni no adeba na Jamaican is as Vinicius ne de wadapa wapalai yasim manager I friend says Xabi Alonso ni treatment what de mano sizi afeni started Sizi unia ensom na jini sa manager no a treatment what de man or Real Madrid no aya na ni ensom na nje ho yase se e continue na e koso se ya nyame aduma January no yase se transfer window no ebia unia ensom na be se obesere kwan e de afi Madrid na afa akoto aso e wo ba bi for situation no koso se ya na se bad situation dem ama na nyade se ne no wono betimi ato aso e de ama Madrid boboko na no reporter e ba Jude enso reporter say yasim obetimenya some minute at the Espanyol womu kema and no ever so good news at my Madrid abra yet to say a branch of friends say Jude Bellingham and some obetimi abon some minute at the Espanyol eboboko se manager no and I train say obe starting one and some obetimi abon and FMBia obefi bench abenya minute kakra and so jama Madrid boboko no womu kema against Espanyol Demete and the Timo Courtois ebedem Cavaja ebejinachi Edamilitao and some Nababa Sensionum Ebo Frank Garcia womu ebe complete tre Medford obenya Aurelien Tchouameni and afe Fediva Vaginum Ada Golas ebe Brahim nom etamo Mbappe and afe Vinicius Junior womu aniati se ne no wometimi start ade ama Madrid ya dem ede sa latest no ave mananim se Madrid boboko no yasi William Saliba womu guso ata se omu monitor closely kai ade update to Abbas Arsenal foi saman kutaimu ensom na ya womu enter the final year and I say I want a contract in mu Madrid beka cho say killer entua oba be fam ade akwa say womu monitor say the nyoma ensom na be sia akwa ade awonsam no enso ade mo na no pe so no so na unim say Deco ensom ewo and Frankie de Jong ensam no Roberto man say omugu so negotiations koso say the beya omu ensom ebe reach agreement na fe abrante Frankie de Jong ensom watwa so adini juma ade ama Barca omboboko no and no a reporter I phone my deba latest no ya dem ama ne anope wo so no so me say Mark Casado ensom ebe start against the Tefe na me aduma ochina adem etia ene Tefe boboko no na me say omu be rest Frankie de Jong on 90 solid minutes ewo St. James Park ona no asepa ento mo we se omo ebe rest na fe omo so arese ne wono so be na fe Makasado enso astarte e de atia hitefi eboboko na no I report free o edem na ba demente ne se Gavi enso egu so progress ne de yesi akwa ni mu pa ama ne kotodwe no se yesi want pain ya obi ani wa yesi Gavi enso ngate e okotodwe ne mtiye e ya ne sa ayere se ne Gavi enso ngate no obetimi atwaso adini juma efe amatim aye fani se Barcelona and no I report from Madeba na dimension is say improvement here Gavi as starting enye say atwaso na ekoso in the coming weeks edi anemia mbia womu game against PSG na unuakwa aye fit and aso aye ready wobetimi ngapa na afa betwaso adini juma na afa nuaman so aye kama and no I report aye say kasa Gavi no and nuaman so wobetimi akoya do some no at the eba na but for banafe ya twaso nemo nema say akwa pra na nema de say born no nema say ojabo because a prano and some na adwin nema nie na reporter ban say nema prano ne tie injury no was akonya biem ama say akova problem at the about next 2 international break Nema yere say obemese eba adwin o enanu ya na Ancelotti di betu da say player our person coaching no Nema eka ho na ohese obenya opportunity na fe ono ensom atimi coaching Nema wow Nema pa de hadwin say nema de deɛ yɛtete ne sɛ hadwen no ɛyɛ tefiri hɔ ɛdeɛ biade wo nsɛm pii ɛnsom ɛde ɛma wo na yɛka ne ma asɛm yi yɛbɛba na afei atoa so ɛde ama na afei sɛde nnuama a ɛbɛsi akɔ ma me McAllister na bɛdɛ fam rɛ na yɛne nkɔmmɔ no nyina ne sɛm ɔde nkɔmmɔ kakra ɛde nsɛm bebree ato dwa na ɔmo abusa ne sɛ ɛba no World Cup a wɔdu akyire World Cup winner wɔgyegyegye nnuama na Messi no wɔte sɛn Mohamed Salah who say what didn't come kakra at the afa players one no my boss especially Messi and Mohamed Salah and the other players no one Liverpool super fan Courtney and the
get interviewed by the media, but today we are having a Liverpool fan ask me anything. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
You okay? Nice to meet you.
You too. You've lived in Liverpool for over 2 years now. Which Scouse phrases do you find the hardest to understand?
Oh, all of them. Yeah, my Scouse is not really good. It's just funny when they say chicken. I'm still struggling to understand Curtis, for example.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there.
Fans were going crazy online when the Isaac saga was unfolding, especially in my household because my stepdad's a Newcastle fan.
Ooh.
What was the response in the dressing room when all that was going on?
At the beginning it was a big thing maybe, and after we got a little bit tired of it because it was too long, but we all know the player he is. I think he's going to be really, really important, and we are happy to have him here.
What's the biggest difference between playing for Liverpool and Argentina?
Oh, the biggest difference? That here we don't have Messi.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, we have a gift for you.
On a Liverpool super fan. Some on Alexander Isak on Waba board. Sign was you no ne tot kakra saying and was you Abrantia Alexander Isak no and Swabe Johnny Tim no sign improvement in Besiako. Efe amo manoso or them koma kakra etuja the family kakra or the tuja.
The way football works, and at the end they pay quite a lot of money. So it's good for both clubs. It's good for him because at the end is what he wanted, and we are so happy to have him because we know the player he is, and we suffer him a couple of times as well. I think everyone is really pleased with the transfer window. It's crazy because this doesn't guarantee anything, so you have to build a team, and I think we are in that process. There is no doubt about the quality of the players that came in, but then you have to build a team and understand each other. So I think we are in that process, and at the end that's what we want, to win. Club are not happy, but that's the way football works, and at the end they pay quite a lot of
kick
money.
off 11:30. Liverpool near Everton ball and Uncomo and across Brighton and Tottenham and so ball Burnley and Nottingham Forest 2 p.m. but West Ham and Crystal Palace 2 Wolves and Leeds game no Basel 2 Man United and after Chelsea Old Trafford 4:30 as a game no and so Basel Fulham for Brentford no 7 ball and no match Basel La Liga no and so big game no Madrid Espanyol 2:15 and omonso ade bani why don't some no ade banche no kakre fi ode betna and a Barca and he take game no 7 and omo and so bo and afechiro Premier League no Arsenal and City 3:30 womo ebebo ano kakra and also fi ode banche say and nnuama and so City 11:30 game no so start ho a ye don some ade ma ne e show no so Alisson Becker ebe start was start wono ana orese odem ade amatim no manuama so atima koyi akona Bradley enso ebepo ade Momo and afi Ibrahim Konate and so Bob Van Dijk and so Ejem and afi your friend is Milos Kekes and so Bo Mefodonum a branch around Grarenbeck and so Bo McAllister Ejnamu awodi ni Juma Sala Soboslai Kodi Gakpo and afi Hugo Ekitike womu ana erese bibia bitimi akokama hono ma bibia so fine pa na bibia boko de miza
bibia boko kapo na so
Nyami adumo bibia boko bibia kama
okay,
good. Mike say we have a career. Okay,
where Liverpool retro.
Liverpool. Yes.
money Everton so never.
You know much
Correct.
Say the guy fine.
Very
Whoa.
It is very necessary.
Necessary. Yes, and Mononihu, if you Zuhu.
Yes, couple.
Yes.
And you want some baby na di unko. Na yebe consem so and Super 8 eba.
Super 8.
Yes, Super 8 eba. Last week Saturday Wontumi I enjoy Super 8.
Yeah.
But and Super 8 no eba.
Super
no atewa so no eti ni na de obefa free mu no. Na wa fa free. Ba ansa na yebe ko no so the couple. On say enno a yeba ye ne mo maka chong se de bia Friday, Saturday, Sunday ebe mo long bet.
Yeah.
Inti
long bet no.
And a long bet ne active 20 hours here active 40 hours so you very active.
Wow.
20 hours no crowd move 5 crab boy nra.
Wow.
Quick cry. I also gidi.
On for fashion.
Over time shuku. Inti ene de good screen so ye ene games nko a.
Okay.
12 hours, 6 hours, 9 hours. And a 5 hours.
Okay.
Inti ene games nko a. Ene games nko a. Inti ohwe screen so ana wa pikibi na watimi e de atonso ayede anom no asa atewaso no wati Super 8 no no asa nya nsu so de ayede atato ama bibia atimi akoye de ama inti let it be on the screen and them obi obe pikibi ano mpk na yes my last weekend ya sheda anya no we brave but this weekend we are back. Last weekend na me now baby no.
Sure.
But this weekend yaba.
We dey.
This weekend yaba. Yaba no so ni yaba. Iti go na esimusi.
Yeah, timu fabin to.
Na couple and mama wish me nana a special happy birthday.
Okay.
Me nana de Mr. Samuel Boachi Berema.
Okay.
Na UK. You see I'm no ka say the odini holidays for United States of America. Na wadudwo no hopa tuze obagali.
Okay. Wow.
Na hearing be a shene sana.
Oh yes, I'm feeling funny the answer. Boga for the munko nyano okra. Oh nice.
It's a question you sir. Odini holiday yes. Mr. Samuel Boachi onya 82 years dwa ya kwantafo nyina.
Okay.
Me wish you happy birthday say na me enshira na onya wo kese na de odo nsabe so bia no enkoye fam
we dey quick one am so me nye we say 1 week baso na say we announcement from manager Nkasa yes in here
go
na fi mumramwe we Mr. George Amufa Mr. George Amufa 1 week in baso on Wednesday 24th of September and baso ewe joso kwaso behind the market and baso ntia be shrebusu afo say mumre na mo bejam Mr. George Amufa na fi na said the 1 week in city and mumra joso kwaso na baso behind the market and baso Wednesday ntia shremo and I feel so we so Mrs. Victoria Asante Siedu
in September in
September they are not we so 1 week Madam Victoria Asante Siedu and also a Thursday and baso Parkoso Opposite Saint Gregory Seminary and basunti and also a 1 week na me aduma Thursday basunti mo jam for momre na 1 week no Madam Victoria Asante Siedu mo ma techi na bibia nye kam
nyame hu ye nyina ye mobo
yes
on share den
no krasem pa
on my kwatenten
yes
hodin wom ene na hu ya couple ma mention Super 8 na say enfama
okay
say me Super 8 na say the amount me sha say the free the French league ho ana le classique ebekoso Paris Saint-Germain ene Olympique Marseille na ebesi aka wo Stade de Velodrome na o hwe this game na ebekoso ewo Olympique Marseille ni fie ankale classique baso aka me say me sure say ke dey ka eni bread denden na nke tato aye nyina yepu na ne akwakohwe sa game we bi ne akobo ye ne akonma ne ahwese de ebesi ti aye dey akọ Adeba ko e magame we nanke demu soronko pa the competitive rivalry between these two teams. And the competitive rivalry and that two teams in term here the number of times anka Olympic Marseille Aji League no. And the number of times Olympic Marseille team translating league form no. E the remu akwakoje the UEFA Champions League e the continental level. Na enkomo amini wudi na no pay no. me say the competitive rivalry between these two sides no enye evident to say first ni biem because say no o check the French league na Paris Saint-Germain are dominant, winning the league not once not twice omutimi dua to so be 4 5 6 na ye din so obi betimi atwam ababeji bi from onsem and omutimi abo mo ho moden a translate omo domestic form no e de akọ Europe asakwa akọji the Champions League ni de ayede e de esi omo na so inti the competitive rivalry between the two edrum rebi say Paris Saint-Germain ejiji na no kan sem bebre wo France so de sinebo kase magi league chenwa na ko Olympic Marseille so abegina be catch say magi Champions League zunji bi da no and let's add ye twam okay because Paris Saint-Germain abegi Champions League no oji ni style meaning say omo baaye no omo abegi Champions League no agi league asaso agi omo French cup ne de account into treble, which makes it special from bibia Olympic Marseille. The next thing you be doing no the cultural rivalry between these two people. Okay. The cultural rivalry will always stand at a point the South, which is Olympic Marseille for energy to me say omo ye brefo. Omo bre no ma ye adwuma no ma nyeska. Iti club no omo nkopo bu abonten fa club ne nko hye nipa ne nsama ne fa ska me dey. Emeshi. Omo supporters ne na club ne ye omo dia. De omo pe and on the club meaning say they believe that they represent the true history and culture of baby or free and baby a club named Fruma. Paris for no so more GD wo mu say there be yene yada ma yabano e was a corona na a capital town ye bibi manation and munyam omotimi aya akofa investors de omafra mountain de omaye dey aba ameni omuso abeso team nim diska bibra dey ashberem. Now, the ma asem no ye bibi o kakra na the cultural rivalry between the two sides no. Every united some of these things in the bano. Ejina the fact say, couple. The last Olympic Marseille edge Champions League in 1993. No mu team near dominated by French players. Enti se o share sa team ni din a omo anomo ya manfrafo kakra no mu betimi akasa ba abedi pele mo. Any bossage mo. Odi omo no sisi nchen a na omo nse da Rudivola omo nse da ni a lot of foreign players in their starting 11. Iti Didier Deschamps ne Basili Bole mu an ebebo ebenya results dia mom. That was the last time omo did the Champions League in 1993 and it remains the only time Olympic Marseille did the Champions League. Eno anomo di twa Paris Saint-Germain for mpo say mo sori an makofa ngofo de maba mo sori makofa ngofo de maba no. Fast forward in 2010. The last time Olympic Marseille G League sa year no. Sa year no mo G League no. Omo G 2 years omo ye kroma. Na omo fa kroma bebre e de omo ye adwuma no. Na supporters no edi mu ntintiman no. Afi omo G League the last one omo G ye in 2009-2010 na Teita wo or a foreigner. Yeah. Cesare Azpilicueta. Or a foreigner. Eh? Did you? Yeah. Or a foreigner. Mamadou Samassa. Or a foreigner. Lucho Gonzalez. Foreigner. Whatever they call their identity got lost back in 2009-2010. Mene woka say the same Paris Saint-Germain na mudi omo tem so mo fa manfrafo no. In 2010, omo no wo airborne the French Cup before the season began ne crampo no. No mo team no 3 players play na air foreigners. Edich, ono ni free Turkey. Nene, free Brazil. Ana Oka Stefan Sesanyo. Benin. Yeah. Foreign players are almost start to team nim no. So even with the cultural rivalry, Olympic Marseille, omako contrary to what a your identity, adia a tari omo wa ye de chichire omo pampe e de ye adwuma no eni hobiem. It's a game we no kwakosha. It is more like a one-sided rivalry. Baako na tie gina ne yonko so a de baako ni be bia na mfa ne ho. Ayi te se sabi odwan ko tu aponchefo. Ana ponche waso de wuso odwan mu so no utwa kwam a ye bo so aben kra wonte.
Was what they do.
Was what we have been was so crowded.
Who go to before?
It is Emma and a game no. It is a matter of what the competitive rivalry to PSG bro so the cultural rivalry there is nothing significant alongside that because Olympic Marseille and Kassem prove beyond reasonable doubt say they found their identity back. Go and look at even their starting 11. Now if I go free in Morocco, goalkeeper Lange free in Netherlands, Medina free in Fanebae, Angel Gomez and Wine free England, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang free in Fanya Gabon, Timothy we are free in USA. But then PSG now would din attempt to master the game no. Now the front three now France 4. Ousmane Dembele, Pran Wepra, Wontumi Nyakunya mo game ni bine. But como front three no, Desire do bois. Bakola. Then Kivicha Kvaratskhelia so den ho be dey. Ebebembi. For any game no in our Super 8. This is a game that produces red cards. Except produce yellow cards be.
Okay.
You see, the lion does not lose the sleep over the opinion of a sheep. Sabi o dwan wo hoyi. Se o kire na adwen ebre bi atwam se jata da ho no ma emfa no ho kra because o huni se o dwan no oni sien de ka ne hu nyehu. So Olympic Marseille omberante ana makofa katafo aba mako ebibi di aba, but I think Paris Saint-Germain will not lose sleep over this game.
Okay.
But the money is significant near say the last games at Paris Saint-Germain are bonina in the French league. I'm gonna share first go in the last 5 games. Omotimi I share a whooping 10 goals in the first few games of my boy in the French league. I conceded 3. Olympic Marseille averaging not less than 7.75 corner kicks per every 90 minutes. It's the first option. Open is safer and your mamienu. Paris Saint-Germain be first goal. And I be corners over 7.5.
Conk. First goal for PSG.
Ni pro be first goal game ni. The last 2 games of Mobo and Paris Saint-Germain show mo 3-1. And almost show mo 3-0. Ni na Paris Saint-Germain the first goal. But the safest option in this game, with the Usuru first goal now, over 7.5 in a day, there will be a lot of corners.
Okay.
Paris Saint-Germain, maybe you to me say, this is another fixture. On Mobeshe Olympic Marseille.
Okay.
These be proved. They be a semi can answer just big games.
Sure.
Or have trying your ma
big
games. It's a baby as no. Paris Saint-Germain to win this game. Anytime goal score, I call for Kivicha Kvaratskhelia.
Okay.
Number 2, Hoffenheim and a Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich quite away to Hoffenheim. It's a game where both teams to score in Yamawa. The entire Yamawa said the last 5 games at Hoffenheim are born 19 goals. The last 5 games are Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich has 20 goals.
Your goals be flow game with
Bayern Munich is coming from a very crucial encounter against Chelsea. Hoffenheim ya one particular team wa last season no Bayern Munich echene 4-0 baako esa 5-0 baako e wo fie this season no o match say eba goal sha o mu she goal but o mu defender o mu she da nyaade it wasted ya hwe o mu top scorer Fanek Aslani this season was chef focus at the Hoffenheim at the beginning of the season. Yeah, boy. But Hurricane actually move because Hurricane has 9 goals. At the Bayern, I'm a resource in the the Maomo. Bayern Munich will win this game.
Okay.
Wait, Marco Bayern Munich should win. Anytime goes score, bet Marco Hurricane.
Okay.
But open is safer. So then me catch or say PSG you no penny safe for corners over 7.5 no. We should save over 1.5 and over 2.5. Not to baby goes.
Okay.
2 teams in the Shepa. Juventus bet travel like Akobo Hellas Verona. In the last few games, couple There has been an unbelievable turnaround for a specific player in this Juventus setup. Why na make an asemi? Dusan Vlahovic. You call club World Cup and where a player Juventus a penny replacement free tite. Omakofa Kolomwani de naba so mention anai. Juventus Copa Victor Osimhen Chelsea and Komo Fano.
Yeah.
Even in Komo around Rasmus Højlund so pejai. Dusan Beko. Dusan extending the contract. As it stands, the contract extension the Kronya extended. But what check club World Cup games or more boy in the last few games against WAC Oshego. Against City, Mulusu by 5 goals to 2 Oshego. On mobile preseason on mobile Regina money on more market can win na nebano no sa Oshego so. Ene your statistics against Genoa against Way Yebobo Biano Dusan Vlahovic Shego. Including annual day Yakobo Champions League. When you Borussia Dortmund kobo 4-4. Ono kwa she how many goals? O she 2. Enti form no. If there is any man to score a goal tonight for Hellas Verona, Sankenya Dusan Vlahovic aka metwimiti dia makena nye this. Se ono ene betima she goal ni dia ma Juventus. By form na ekuta Dusan Vlahovic ni ntino. Metrimiti Amano. Okay. Juventus ni Hellas Verona. Verona has only 1 goal in the first 3 to 4 games. I have won Italian Serie A Mukapu. Omunya adiesa. Bomo hardring. Okay. Entire high scoring fixture. It will open the safer with Macon Juventus double chance. Double chance Juve. But penny riskier, Ubetima con straight Juventus win. Okay. Anytime goal scorer, Dusan Vlahovic. You didn't your form will change most of the clubs that won the Italian Serie A this season, including AC Milan. You didn't also fourth, AC Milan also fifth. Omumi and Nina share the same goals, number of goals. Omumi and Nina consider the same number of goals. Last season, AC Milan, Udini, both home and away. This season, Allegri, there are certain results to be a convincing from AC Milan, including a frustrating loss against Cremonese. Abraham Wankasa Tinefi suicide game no. All checking the potential lineup of these two teams are. Over here, say who baby are. AC Milan are one of the because Christian Pulisic will form Santiago Jimenez born come Salemekes born come the Mawomo, and they have been properly shielded by Yusuf Fofana only the most experienced Luka Modric, and they almost had their 4 Fufra become Fifio in Adre Rabiot. The last game saw them go with 3 back. Tomori, Gabia, Pavlovic, Salemekes playing as the wing back. Yusuf Fofana, Luka Modric, Adre Rabiot, Santiago Jimenez, and Christian Pulisic. You didn't see what 3 back nibi. Soler, Christensen, Betola, Karlstrom, Ata, Kamara, Pietrovski, Ehizibue, Bravo, Davis. Almost a 3-5-2 system. Very compact, dominant, and a move overload your move fin. Battle in Abedin fin because we do to me say, Omo Rabi on Abo Luka Modric na Abo Yusuf Fofana. You want to match the physical levels and the technical level of Udini. Oh my, brilliant in the first few games when it comes to the Italian Serie A per their standard. Couple difficult game for both sides. AC Milan improving today. We are say convincingly on betima ko shege boy. Amobia hunu say there be. We there ya chi Udini si hu omu bomb mu say pine show mu say sabi. Ya mani omo te say the last season ye dey. This is a totally different game altogether. But their games, you know, they produce corners and also safe. Ubetimako corners and yellow cars.
Okay.
Yellow cars over 3.5. Cars BPM. Corners over 7.5. Nina is safe at the mount. Then so we call AC Milan to win in that half or AC Milan to win straight in this particular encounter because you didn't know good form. The risky one in this particular game we bet my both team to score. Bet me real game no 1-1. Bet me real game no 2-1 in each other's favor. Okay. Bet me real 3-2. Because mumi enu nyina no form na yepe bibi agina ye. But to be safe, you can go with the corners. Anytime goal scorer in this particular game, couple bet me ako Ediama Christian Pulisic in this particular encounter between AC Milan and Udine. Away from that game, there is Real Madrid against Espanyol. So that game na trick weekend we pa.
Madrid match no.
Ma who say man for Real Madrid us no for me ti who our ni budget.
Yeah.
But yan fancy a team say out of possible 12 points this season in the Spanish La Liga, Espanyol could have 10.
Okay.
Edu Esposito has been the man in form for Espanyol this season. And my referee say Espanyol games on my bono or my boy tia tough opponents beat the Atletico Madrid munyi no masho. Real Madrid entrance say omu immune to chances creation against them. But definitely Omache say omu kuta one of the best attacking players in the shape of Kylian Mbappe. Se game we say both team to score nyam 1-1.
Okay. Spaniel for beti matino mo ha.
But Real Madrid will find a way to win this game. 2-1, 3-2, 3-1. Real Madrid beti me pimo baby ah. This is a game where due to the form of Espanyol, anyhow frustrating they can be in their whole setup, be very careful. To bet mine over 2.5. Safe option. Risk to bet mine on Real Madrid to win in over 1.5.
Okay.
And Real Madrid to win both to score. But open is safer over 2.5. Anytime goal scorer, you can choose between Kylian Mbappe or Edu Esposito. Emi Bakubia in this game. Barcelona bet na fiabo Hetafe. Kapo. Me ogidi say yen na Barcelona. I Hetafe onya because Hetafe Adeba kwa ne adi ni mo pai how resilient they were, especially in their defense. Only mo ba obepa. In the last 5 to 7 games, there has been only when games Barcelona sheburu 2 klebe 2 pe we say. They are kind na 1-0, 2-0, 1-0, 2-0. Because almost different. Almost from proper Spanish haram team. Haram ball. Barcelona TV, a lot of confidence will come in, especially about two quite Newcastle Confidence. I'll go for a straight win for Barcelona in this game.
Okay.
Say Barcelona. Ebeshe. Anytime goal scorer, make for Robert Lewandowski.
Good.
To the English Premier League for your last 2 Eba Super 8 now. Couple. Manchester United bet Nefia about Chelsea. Since 2013, said the Okayano, Chelsea and question Manchester United to Old Trafford. This fixture no am I 27 draws.
Okay.
Now, 27 draws no emu mako 14 esi Old Trafford. Tebe game na no draw.
Old Trafford on a board day.
Lebe game na no match draw. But it's all far form between the two sides. Couple mienu tie. So I catch him say men fan wine the bay anytime goal scorer in this fixture. Nipa ba ko pen and adwin beba me trim.
Kopama, yeah. I'm Old Trafford I cold.
Because very intelligent when it comes to the right half space.
Sure.
Chelsea were good form. Very good form in the league. They started here hunu de omoye yen kakra. Ebia by many can kwachi omo no omo by 3-1. By come for so we need omo game in the league and Sana Yabako Champions League, you know. On board draw against Brentford.
Yeah.
They were down by 1 goal, but money 2, and then later on they conceded. Omumi and Retro on Mina will be conceded. But when I conceded Chelsea, Manchester United, almost conceded Chelsea.
Sure.
At Old Trafford, how much be Accra be say the big teams na bo. But can they do it on a consistent basis, especially say Yabu game na we. Say Chelsea to me surviving Manchester United from scoring the first goal in the first 30 minutes. Couple, trust you me, Chelsea will find a way to break the record in Abina.
Wow.
Because in recent games I are in Nano. So United bought the first 20 minutes to 30 minutes, no more in Yagua. They become frustrated. Now if you're Mutata.
Mudigu.
Bonenamha. Moye. This is a game Mekon over 1.5. Safe. Risky. Ubit metra game withdraw.
Oh. Game we cried in Kabayanki, you free mana.
Safe ni over 1.5. Because we know defense in it.
Okay.
Goes the flu.
That's how much we.
We know defense in it.
Oh.
By the entire maker say open risk a bit my corner draw near the number of times are
drawn a P.
Because Wontumi more draw Mako 27 times, they move 14 in Guanya Old Trafford. Last season, Cromos about draw Old Trafford. 1-1. Near your risky version. But any time goes score an amount. Arsenal the ball Manchester City.
Yeah.
The Emirates. It has become quite difficult for Manchester City or then in Sabeto Arsenal so in recent games. But say obetimi aboame with almost starting 11 and yin komoka krebi hwade in this particular game because me to me say we United and Chelsea then if you are the biggest fixture this weekend when it comes to the English Premier League and even around Europe. Pep Guardiola so OGD say what share Arsenal team na so Moji League is kind of mass spending on Modiaji League no pressure no to the amount. Tijani Renders Rodri Fodin against Zubimendi Declan Rice and Mikel Merino. Zubimendi announcing himself in the league last weekend and San Yebeko Champions League. Also 2 goals, header back and a brilliant shot to be a boy out done number 1 shekona more baby. Confidence Boba. There has been a level of improvement in the general defense of Arsenal. But this season, because you moon compound quiet in games at Arsenal bonnie this season, how many goals na to me as Arsenal concede this season? Victor Gyökeres and share goals back to back and but the squad depth of Arsenal has proven say game no ya din omo de obi free bench ba ni pakro betima besesa game no e ho na Arsenal ho di ni gina. Arsenal plus 8 goals. O check Arsenal this season, the number of matches on my ball, any goals on my concede. Couple. Almost shall be about 2 goals on my concede. Almost shall Nottingham Forest 3-0 man concede goal. Almost shoot here Liverpool 1 almost concede 1. Almost shall Leeds 5-0. Almost shall United 1-0. Arsenal about 4 Premier League games. Arsenal a concede 1. That was against Liverpool. Where in the absence of Saliba, by couple, Menunina would GDB say this season about the squad depth of Arsenal will match on my care first now come William Shishomo. Says Saliba pra on contain. But then Saliba no corner there's a certain Mosquera. Our partner Gabriel Magalhaes. They can even decide say Gabriel Magalhaes and then Calafiori in your day. Embo na Lewis Kelly mbebo ne day mbebo ne 3 Ben White susu ye day ewo ho Cats be pie game we mu Declan Rice mu betwa abufo beba obetima ko Cats over 3.5
Cats be piem
betima ko Cats over 3.5 But I think City were they meant to create chances against Arsenal and also score. Both teams to score better made the game way more.
Okay.
But with my Arsenal double chance, it will fee. Anytime goal scorer. Anytime goal scorer with Marco for Erling Haaland in this game between the two sides.
Okay.
Interesting game. Ananyame Adoma.
Ebasu. Well, me da se pa AI we can hear when him so be adwuma.
Erling Haaland.
No.
I don't know if AI.
Ozo no dey me born no dey ozo a robot one obru nipa hodin so
anya there for be shesa do there dey na no aye
what you fan of asebo well Mike you room you need go kaka
atade say we say a Reebok
yeah
good there say me then
anyway
we nye many akana
Debbie
I can't say
a caras.
Okay.
Maybe so anything. Who say IB Anya Taba?
Yeah, Ediashinchimu.
There's a story around this.
Oh, okay.
Until wow, share wow, utieno. Just take your smartphone and Google Icarus.
Okay.
ICARUS. It is in Greek mythology.
Okay.
Icarus in the papa Daedalus. Yeah, Chiomo came minus in Crete or Chiomo to prison. Now Daedalus was the master craftsman. Yeah, because Obia or the winning idea.
Yeah.
Microphone yeah, Yakasemi. Obi netna as a model here.
Yeah.
So Daedalus was a master craftsman. He designed things. So to plan their escape from prison were great. Daedalus an innovation. The innovation was okay. Icarus and that screen is
okay.
Enti atabaine Icarus one ne papa ne design man just to help him escape from prison. Ba omane futu omienu. Memo ntuk bebre nko wiem a obeben ewia no enye se ewia ne ben nane nataban no ebe ma wate aba form.
Okay.
And I memo nko form bebre so because Crete no eyepo. So kofom bebrea epona sochi ene mframa enemu no ebe body egu ataban so mu be yedu afedi on to me and two. The two pieces of advice. Now Icarus nyame adom opie dwane free prison ho. No nam wie mu no ne trimu ye ne de. Bobo na taban na dodo na obo no. No ko wie mu ben wia. And obey wiane too much and be wiane nane na taba ni bia afa no ntumi ntum ka wiem bion into a tifri soro eba be hwe insuo nim ama omem ko from hwe insuo nim na nya taba ni kakra na aka no so a ebia nko obetimi abro ba afa die na taba ni muso aye dudu
ntimi nko bi.
So that is a story of Icarus in Greek mythology.
Wow.
May liken this story to Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. at a point in time was on top of the world, not less than 3 years ago. Nyankopon yadema next week ni edi Ballon d'Or honkomo.
Yeah.
Say why na beje why na nje. Vinny Jr. was in a similar situation. Empo dodo na no GDA say award no man fama no. The same year he won the FIFA Men's Player of the Year, any other individual awards no. That award shouldn't have gone to Rodri. The Ballon d'Or should have been added to Vinny's a year catalog of trophies won that particular season. Vinny is Icarus here, but in a footballing contest.
Yeah.
Opeja Kosru Bebre, he decided not to look down. Baby, I went through no. Noko. But that result from the Ballon d'Or was devastating enough. And a likened to the fall of Icarus, straight into the sea and drowning. It looks like Vinny Jr. has fallen deeper into the football seas and is drowning. He needs rescuing. Okay, then in comes Xabi Alonso. Icarus did you yeah. But Vinny is still young for his career to paper out right before our eyes into a obia or back in the pie no answer genesis rubio and in strategy. Every coach won a primary role, which is the technical, the tactical part.
Yeah.
We have said you made any oh, and you may be out the kahon. A bit me a psychologist, a bit me a counselor, a bit me a protector, a bit me a guide. In Alex Ferguson for Ronaldo, he will not just be Ronaldo's coach, but he will be like a father figure. One model Abranti and Subine and a quite obefa so best settle Manchester United. ACN and Mourinho. ACN your friend Mourinho dear father,
yeah.
Adentia. That's how they obey tactics. Your coaching. But there is a certain relationship that exists beyond many won't kita hudie say brabo born boni say.
Yeah.
Ye benyan kita hudie be outside the normal football minutes or duration. Near so ya trade ye beye. So coach is Edasa Subainedi. Alonso is working on Vini. Olivier Rodrigo. But it looks like yeni a yenti football na si ye no. Ni nim de Abranti ne.
Yeah.
We thought neni ne sa Rodrigo. Pen on pe Abranti na 70. Akokwa sacha kroma senkra enye ne fe. Nti o pena woni tiko de free bobo ko nim. Na ntisa. For footballing reasons, he was justified.
Yeah.
For other reasons, it was to bring the best out of him. The same applies to Vini. Dear Vini, yeah, man, could drew sa and pempenso no. When you be or sheno, a ma a tin GD so, a tin confidence so, dear friend of Vim, a tisso. I feel no starty beside no, na dear cry na minye bion. It happens to every human being.
Oh yeah.
Over rise here every stage be say yes. Oh, award where they also made my couple. Yeah. Oh, sports journalist or commentator of the year. Ni ya pejawa bodino ya bohun devru. Na is a Ghana half and a bia or biati atumzo. And ya de na self atasi de my couple. And Danny Koko drew ya nobody akoma komia. Couple to us where you must see me. It me boo abim. And my wound to me mpim ko wenimbion. This is where Vini is. I have said this in times past. Emrani was on Panamekai. Say Vini and dear Yehuno no. He needs more love and attention or care than the bashing. Yendi atamon sopano to help. A peculiar case, a special case. You need to give him special attention and care to help. Alonso, I think, is doing that, and strategically, the football minutes or the Vini no.
Okay.
What will bring the best out of him? Make his position competitive.
Okay.
Say Dane say Vini Shasia. Trimodene soba. And some of the Madrid fans even said this. Oh, na Vini no na. No na se krade huni ye na dien. I have read commentary from Madrid fans on social media. Omoka say na afe krade huni ya so man fa mano because they are becoming fed up with his attitude on the pitch. Yes, wa kodi obi atem. Na se Vini be say ball no jina ho. Vini or the ball ni bedi agro. Na ni mbre ho no na afede chef fans ni bie bufuo ene mom kasa. So make his position a competitive one. And the end wo bona year and okra still maintain to so because what stars there. You need to earn consistent minutes, and in earn consistent minutes it means it was also consistent with performances. So the story of Ikaros as in the Vini Jr. story, Alonso, unlike Daedalus, or the footwa ma brantian, but of course also tenetino. Sani abeya ne hubris. That is yo be a friend of self-confidence, pride.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's a catamine to crab me. Sadi ne be free a branti anymore. After the one year, make catamine a maye. Megre me hua and the menya aquena sanswa you. So Alonso is trying to dilute the hubris Vinimu and then fill him with hunger. Me pesa dane me. Already he's tried that successfully with Mbappe. There was something that happened at the club World Cup. Sa boy kitwa no be boy mo friend Gonzalo Garcia,
yeah.
Striker no.
Yeah.
Mbappe was not fit. Mbappe became available. Alonso made a statement. He started him ahead of Mbappe. Mbappe ba no na kwa we na mo de net to me no. Mo de monhwe. It has built him up. The passion has not dissipated. I can o person okoso a kire say oniseso was our center forward area honum.
Alonso,
and how he's working his magic. Unlike a typical coach, or be the technical and tactical. They said the year who Manchester ne obi say enyo pope kra na best san adwen no obi the other methods to who senior or day per results
creating competition.
And yes, saying I know you were Leverkusen. At Madrid, he understands it's a different environment, and I need to apply more than just the technical and the tactical methods. There needs to be special application of management. It be a psychology, it be a guidance, it be a counseling, or the need careful and all delay with specific individuals. So we can see certain individuals in the Madrid team have improved.
Yeah,
Chouameni and Nebono, Eba. You can see Adagula, Master Antoine, even Mbappe, now Vini. So the Vini test will continue. And Tessa Alonso na Ankasano, Nakuma Betoni yem said, Dear me pesa minunu, yes, Upusunu no an alternate kankai. Into the opesa or te a free Vini when I feel we pusuna, then it has come to bear. On the same coaching principles and methods, you see, philosophy at the end. Amorim say, oh there, shout out more money video in my baby. Me person me tie. Yes, me ready me tie. Yes, enya fresh wa sum ni emfendi ho nkomo.
Okay.
Nti say Amorim aye krado a. Omon fa no ntum ne enko. Ne entie said o say enya popumpo ana betu ne fo amwaja de obeye no. Nurse ono no wanya sinipi say enya white shirt no obehye because say be wo preko no. And the on white shirt and so no dia konenim ti ayekra
no one's not even the Pope. This is my job, this is my responsibility, this is my life, so I will not change that, but I will change I will change the system. There will be an evolution, but we need to make all the good steps. And to tell him, if I'm a player and I have a coach that with a lot of pressure, it doesn't matter if he's all around the world, is saying you need to change the system, and I'm going to change in this moment, they will look at me in a different way. I'm doing things my way. Some guys do it in a different way, but it will change. Hope to have the time to change, but no one's not even the Pope. This is my job, this is my responsibility, this is my life, so I will not change that, but I will change I will change the system. There will be an evolution, but we need to make all the good steps.
I say I will not change, but I will change the system.
Yeah.
Have we misunderstood him? What's in here? Or not him, no. On
as a manager, no.
But he will change the system. But start time then drew evolution.
Yeah.
Good. Amorim system, no. Is it a problem? No. I have said this previously. The three back and Manchester United problem. The application.
Okay.
The system is not the problem. Three back no. England how use it. Antonio Conte and yet three back no they beji Premier League no Chelsea. Was it 2016-2017? Meboa. Crystal Palace here you hu omo aye and the ball ma baso yi. System be no mo deploy. I don't know playing wing backs with a three back system.
Sure.
In the other. Looks like a Manchester United and Kwani and Yakwa. So we also escape reality. Menana and Pempi Menya Menio Masa. Debbie, ye besre, but no crowd hoswani.
Yeah.
The issue is not an Amorim system issue. Sebe, before Sa Amorim Bebano, now we Mudi Gudada. Meboa.
Oh, yeah.
I get in a coffee Amorim by.
Oh, my.
Not team no way.
Team the form.
So you expect him to use one transfer window to solve all the issues in the team. Into one pass GD. Some midfielders are Manchester United here no Amorim wa say now results nebe. No, let's be fair and honest to ourselves. I have issues with how they approached the transfer market. Tetu si come the kofa yeah Benjamin Shesko. Sasi can it me top midfielder. midfielder na United e pe no Sesko sika no na etimi to midfielder ba ama nke ye betimi abo Bruno eni Mbeumo double number 10 Messi Mount wo ho na wo de kunya mo ato anim Sesko ball no be ball no de ye hwin minim so ochina na be sa de ya eni anka Rasmus Hojlund ye yese ferry no wo de anka fe na de enu ano no Sesko ball na ye hwin e wo ye ni so yi eni exi mu de ye anka kipi omo me to Sesko nekofa midfielder fanebra. United have underlying issues that go beyond just a formation. Mimi GDN say principles of play, and some of the players have spoken about it. Good.
Yeah.
Now let's break them down. What are the issues? The 3-back is malfunctioning. Like any setup in football, formation be a coach be a bobiano, and you're flawless. And you're riddled with flaws. This will be a exposing loopholes. And you're na PSG team, no, you're team where you or much one show. And I'm a rest catana, no device a plan. Or the coach here PSG or your mother or that was a near perfect PSG system, but they were exposed. Son of football net here. Enti manager we bought 4-back or the winnie and die. It doesn't mean it is a panacea to every football problem. And there also be also about 4-back, not solving the issues. No. Rather, the principles of coaching. Formation system there are principles attached to it. And there's a 3-back net there. And your wing backs no were Juma free or more. Yimbisaya who say United wing backs no are they functioning efficiently as they should? No, they are not fit for purpose. Amorim na di omobai ba akupe edogu diake obeto do run our club nim he cannot change them overnight. And this a PlayStation game no wafa controller may you play away from may you away from kwakofa we have shame when in reality and at the time and at the solve such issues, especially players who are misfit. One key area of every 3-back system is a well-functioning wing-back unit, whether either say on the left or is on the right. Your wing-backs are efficiently machines who contribute defensively or offensively. Means Roman car, my mention the infant Sunday Shadrach, not making kind of run. Okay. Manchester United, omo wing-backs no, omo form and Amorim in the Premier League. Next show more offensive contributions. When Chelsea were playing the wing back with Victor Moses, Marcos Alonso, they were contributing offensively in terms of goals and assists. Now, Yembisa Yahon say Manchester United 4D no at the same Dogu, not Mazraoui, Dalo, why now they be Shadrach, Media Sendo. They have only contributed 3 assists in over 52 appearances combined. Wow. I say wow. No cry, no. Performance. We saw how Liverpool and the club with a 4-back system utilizing the 4-backs to become offensive creators. Andy Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Next, when would a good screen is on a show? So offensively, the wing backs are not functioning as expected. And then defensively, they are also being liabilities. It is not the manager's system. So Jacobo back 4, it will not solve United's problems because they are the same personnel and the same principles of play. Bebrena be Diego. Yeah. Hope I'm a man you 7-2-1. And now to Bolly be 4-4-3. They will still have these issues showing up. Ten Hag no but 3-back. Me patch Mr. Emeka. Ten Hag no but 3-back. There you. Net 3-back na Ten Hag. And almost system no the 3-back system. So far way if they are used as wing backs they be but check their productivity. Check your productivity.
Sporting. Player at Chelsea.
Giovanni Quenda.
Na show more figures.
There's a man you players na nkasa.
But we dey you kwenda Montonche. Pedro Porro ne Nuno Mendes.
Yeah.
On one of the omo ya adwuma was Sporting. Monko he omo numbers so.
Yes or no manager no a right one nkomo bi a wo debate.
He said there will be me share my mouth ball video.
Yeah.
I said there will be an evolution. Yes, oh no. He is not that inflexible as we think. He is flexible. I will change the system. But he will not be able to change it when the existing principles of play. Amorim say me per high pressing. Above 4-4-2, above 4-3-3. High pressing will be part a principle.
Principle, yeah.
But omo kobo high pressing, even in the 4-backer, a bit floppy. So his words, I think, have been misconstrued. Or say, I will change the system. There will be an evolution, but I will not change. Now, I the free Bruno Fernandes hono.
So yeah.
Let me understand the position. But what I want him to do on the field, it will not change. Have you been unfair to this young man? Now, so didn't show Oko or Worms were winning 8 matches, we're losing 16. Enunti nesa bibia na ebu ya adwen gusu no yen sopano na de no kekano. No, he's speaking truth. It might not be pleasant for you, but at times the truth, like a bitter pill, must be swallowed. Sani ebeya ede ahotobe bro bia.
Amorim.
Aside the wing backs, midfield bion. United have midfield issues. Now the key part again of any such system, one for control and 2 for robustness. Now in the Premier League, a Liga dominant with 4-3-3, 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1. And you are mostly meeting opponents or midfield, no? They have numbers there. Minimum 3. Oh, midfielders in a 3-4-2-1, and also in a 3-4-3. You have just 2 midfielders and 1 fin. And to such a team, they will outnumber you. Again, is Amorim right? Does he know the solution to his problems? Yes. Or become maybe just this summer. So they will need an athletic midfield. Now, it's a midfield to me, Nancy. Let me cite a realistic example for you. Antonio Conte, the man at 3-back near Jumano, was because of N'Golo Conte and then Fabregas.
Yeah.
Fabregas near the he's a chief creative force. Conte in Finfiono or cover baby or any pam you know. So when you are playing Fabregas, who is an excellent passer and can also score, now about Conte, who can win the ball and can also carry, you have like 4 midfielders instead of just the 2. The other ball here, and Fabregas here, the pam you know, or pass it at the ball next economy. Anna dear, ball ni free, it's a ball in Kitaya, or be about Takawini Bono, Conte, yes, I know. Do United have such personnel currently in their team? The answer again, no. An athletic midfielder like Kante is not present in this team. Casemiro would have done such a job if he was like 7 years younger than he is now. But Casemiro the demands and the pressures of the Premier League ensuite the physical attributes of Casemiro. Manolgate and so need the balance that Casemiro had. He's very aggressive, but on names Hano Sabe me kwa me the madrin beton into okoni fool our energy, but Oshino. Anna Bruno Fernandes no. He is not your typical controlling type of midfielder. Yeah. He can pass, but quick switches. Into profile United was his year, you know. And yet there a solve your issues. No problem, no. And again, if they switch to a 4-2-3-1, these issues will still be there.
Whoa.
Ain't Monte Dawson. I can go on and mention a lot.
Yeah.
Even including the attack. What I want to say is that Amorim might be a symptom. But Manchester United suffer. It is not a system problem.
Okay.
It is much more of a personal problem. And these are issues you solve in time. I am and solve. So the man is not wrong. So Pope Bekasa, his principles of play will not change. It is because he knows the situation at hand.
Okay.
Yes, it's a homo chiche. Of free so as the catcher said, then Chama day. Yendin day. On net teenager who know him saying shifa. We don't know the problem better than he does. Allow the guy and cut him some slack. But our money Chelsea game, you know. Yeah. It is an interesting one.
Okay.
Garnacho. So Rashford call Barca or ABB.
Yeah.
Meboa. Rasmus Højlund call Napoli or ABB. Garnacho is returning to Old Trafford. He should prove the Manchester United folks wrong. Say you were wrong to let me go.
Only be approved.
Exactly the point. In terms many draw. Yes, you ever share. Ni abeka.
Well, Mirasi, Nemum, Kwaku Jeff on Facebook. Jeff say, was say Michael is right. Amorim is not the problem. The players are underperforming and they are not good enough for this system. Yes, one also eno ya dream pa. Said o kano eno no. Okay, nana ni kunsukoju crums here. Man United will win against Yanum Fala. And also Edi Abba. Oze.
Amon Shema. Me pedi aya.
Nana Juman Prem Presser is good at video and tactical analysis. And ono Edi Abba Farouk Abusel, thanks for good analysis. And also the Abba and Fine Boy Junior said this guy is too much or lie. Currently, no one is better than Asaribuadu and Onosu Edi Abanese. My phone ha.
Mama me chorus code and
Unum ebo abasopa se wama omatian morim and so analysis no see pa. Na ya bafie na ya bedin kon because it feels so eshi. Cup competition se ho league so e ho. Nti say yerim na ye do nsem ebo ba tan aba aha. Obata bana sisi Jesse man zi me to nkache na we ne de yan bia basa de ni bia Jesse bia wo bi na Jesse bi obi o
da bi na me ka se so ono ehye na de
oh yeah ne businessman ono
ono ehye na de
ene de
oh we unkosia
unkosia du unkopo
madam for we asim bi okan
wadam for kan
ni say so nse we admo commercial bank onko adwa kete GT
okay ombu ye be
bank na ye admo na adwa kete
e me ne yes we be friend
ebube ni atebe wa so ebube
we ni pa dia
ana me so me atebe
so we ye nyawo ana me wana me pata o mawo
ma
na me pata o mawo
tontonte
ya no msane fa
ya ka say ya wo so ka de ye fa wo adwin
ready na kopo
Junior
ye ne yanku ye say
oh yes ye be ma auditors aba
wo ton na wo hye
yanku ne ye be say no
why say
mo wo dia mo man ka de obi abeka chiro na ka
trenya ka che o say shishe Jesse
trenya ka sa Jesse asema beka can say John say
but Jesse na come Matia dey come
John say mama nya mu say munwie we be so mosu
I dey say no one for there no
wa sisi wa yi hwe wo yi yo ni yi
okay wo wa ye nti hwe wo ye yo ni ye se
e come wa
wo ko bia na wo nya say bie because
yanko zizi una wa yi zizi Dangote
mara dia pa o dia o ni pa say
Peter Pan
Peter Pan
okay et yen chance dem for CAF Confederation Cup manam Champions League and also Egusanes Ekoso na Champions League no anumu na club and the and so the Go Stars Ekokosia Central for El Krampupuni Mantewe di nkomo bebre na coach from Paul Manson Mayanga yani di nkomo anye bisa se coach na sesi ai game awani JS Kabili ebebo ise na bakono so game ne be tough because JS Kabili bano ope powerhouse omo CAF Champions League ni ma omo aka ho bi game de e be tough pa enso eto yentie sema from Paul Manson Mayanga e de tuja
to be one of the powerhouses in the
hold the camera.
Yeah, like I was saying, we know them to be one of the powerhouses of African football when it comes to the Champions League. Now, this is our first time of also entering into that competition. And nowadays, if you look at the way the trend, the Champions League or even the AFCON is taken, we don't have any minus in it again. Gone were the days when the moment you look at the list, you can easily predict who and who are going to qualify. But now the paradigm has shifted. So you can't underrate any team. So for us, we don't see ourselves as
and so 8 minute chance and Joffin and Wachi and a coach from Paul Manso my gave answer who plays our no more competition say be that it in come by and I now only players no and also 8 minute send a bear and no more so about me aqua bobo now or Matima United Ghana name. And you're ready
on it. Say one, they don't and so I say pay their pedigree in African football team. They command so much respect. Yes, they are a team we need to respect, but not on the field of play. And we've told them to be more confident. Omunya confidence is the same stage in a but whether a first time and also my fin or mobile. They may know a lot of things more than us, but then this is also our home, so we need to also try to take the advantage of playing home, and we don't have to see it.
Any new no, and as Washa, who says Gold Stars team, there be a mistake, no more concede. A starting free, Gaka top 4. Now the starting league, Beche United, almost have conceded. Besides, some mistakes are. I don't know, a conversion of far. Some mistakes, no, but first of all, send a bear against Club of JS Kabili, our Accra Sports Stadium. One more intimate and concede.
There were a lot of positives and then negatives during the top 4. So now that is the essence of playing in those kind of games. You look at the mistakes you made in those matches and then you go back and then try to correct them. So we've taken note of that. But at the same time, we were also scoring in every game. So there we also need to make sure we also try to do that. But rather, if it's a defensive problem or if it's from the midfield, we try
to. Your mom, good luck, sir. Now, I'm a domina, Mosumati, a winner to Ghana, Nim, not Bibiako Kama, Vincent, Atinga, one coach and a coin. Vincent, you be son, sir. Would you experience, Bebre, now, boys, no, Debbie, no Mokasa, after draw, no Mokasa, no Mokasa, response to say, what the experience now, one ever bomo, ama, son, a bear, Mosubeti, will be on ma, or be and sweat me that. Eti dia na obaya obetimi dia boss so boys na dia da bia wonu mu dim komo anopa wiane anwumra after sedro no enso etima Vincent Atinga ekasai
many young ones no dim komo ebre like since our parents balloting about nkwana between mamiche usina mahwe dia player bi say na mesumi hu no na wa bobi da no so say na e wadwe na me so ma kire no say obi a say na also ye say na also ye. So I think say with Apia Makati ni oma bobi da no I think say you to me share na edi nkon ye like you did your own komo. For example to say talking about intimidation is I always tell them say normal. But it's all about you building.
I know answer to Vincent Atinga na this answer no tuja yenrem aw Kumasi Asante Kotoko ni nkobonya me watch na Kotoko so gina kono omene Kwara United ana elbow coach Abdul Karim Zito edi ko be about the confidence our self fans no say omoso mra no mama support him because confidence ne dia aba na confidence na aba no fans ne ba bibia betimi akokama yentie sema coach Abdul Karim Zito enso di tuja.
And for the boys, we carry the confidence and we giving another point, another proof to our supporters outside to come and support us through this competition. So we map our strategy. I told them they should assume Become is or was Para United. So how are you going to face them? So I want to see it. And it also helped me.
Yes, I know. And so your coach from Anamposa Abdul Karim Zito, and I just answered to on preparations also. Or do you come on Kratos game at Tojana watching against Kwara United, and so or do you come on for preparation? We be so far preparation at the say after say Mufri Gakato for the Premier League game against Brekum Chelsea. Preparation is on and open each MC at the train.
It's good. We are fighting to put things together. Luckily, we are just from the preseason, and we tested our energy against Brekum, and then we saw where we went right and then where we went wrong. So we are here to polish it before meeting Kwara United. So we are set.
Coach, how well do you know? Yes, I know. Answer to me, a free coach Abdul Karim Zito na catch Ebana. Ye no. And we say Kwara United team no onimama pa. Na onimama on nyama obetimi adia ama supporters na catch am say bia oh. And you be sure me say no say dabi na wo treat yi na wo ha dia. And ye o say ball no kwa dey ojabo. Ye ntesema coach Abdul Karim Zito edituja.
Come out to tell you all what I knew about them. It means I'm exposing myself. I'm also making them see my preparation or my intention towards them. What I think they played 3 matches before or 4 matches before coming down here, and I'm lucky to have the game they play. I can't tell you.
And so your coach Abdul Karim Zito, and the son Samuel to join the captain Samba or no, and a choir na Samba. You saw Samba na team the pressure or Moso Moko body at Yakaro United. Pressure any Moso no so pressure the Okotokonangas and Obaba. Pressure Obi expect to say Obako winning game na diabent wait there and the pressure be up.
You know, always the pressure when you play a big club like Kotoko, you have to know that like everything you do, they expect you to win. So whether you play well or bad, you have to win. So the pressure, like, it will always be there. So we need always to win. So to make them happy. So that's all.
And no answer to Samba, and no the answer to January, and no see any no, and there was answer capital confidence or camp at the saying so far, Mubetima share na more sense or more sense saying Adiamae.
We are training so hard for this opportunity. I will say it again, and as we know, most of us is our first time to play this kind of competition, so we need to go all out and to make our names.
Fano Samba Onel Aditu Jana Kumasi Asante Kotoko legend Openya Fano Opokunti Edin Kobobebre and so atimi Ediafa Nasene Ayadasa game Tojan and no Kwana di Komo and Wachi Yam Fantia Tiafonum Sa and Penifua Omo IMC di Komo place no Edi Nese Machope ma supporters Omumre no ma support team no ahead of competition Omere that's CAF Confederation Cup.
And most important, got our supporters, Medina legend of Sunday match near Bobono, Kotoko, dear, no. A coin be as I'll say about best support team, no. I'll say best park name, and most important. Never share park name, I mean, say, I take respect. It's bomb empire born, I'm a Stremos, say, Mumra. Na support team no nie nyina yemfa niji enkofie after Sunday
say Kotoko is ekono say about and cry here wrong there but it's a Ghana man sa ya retire tineless but enye Kotoko go na Ghana man and
your friend Ubejo
Kotoko fans, yes, Sunday, Mumbra Sports Stadium, and Mumbai support your home.
Saka Dowdan, Kotoko fans, I think on Cambia Lugu Camp, Cambia Accra was a chap Sunday. Support team. Kotoko against Kwara. I think Kanyala big match, but I think neither win. So on Cambia Lugu Camp, one chap support to Accra. Toko Jame, to Zuhara.
On Sunday, Kotoko fans, we need all your support. We have a match at Accra Sports Stadium. So you have to come all out to support us. We need this win and we need your support. Thank you.
Asante Kotoko supporters. Sunday, Jina Kwano, Mrambe support here.
Oh, Asante Kotoko supporters. Sunday match no. Invite Obia and Mbe support here. Oh, match no.
Gamer Etoja against Kwara and you're doing Kakra live on Wontumi TV. So ana kind so say Ghana in Premier League now on before some Ghana Premier League no so na U17 wafu zombie omusu jina kono na coach and D and so the prosper net ogum adi come ahead of that gamer nesa no etwa toja omunu Togo ana ebo na coach enkomoni yentie coach Kakra. Okay, say I know any ready in tea. Say coach any ready. I'm for medium game. No to so no. TNA Park. Oh, nanya easy. Okay, coach now ready.
Yeah, I think so far so good since we arrived. Yamoussoukro is a very beautiful country, a beautiful city. The facilities are very nice. First grade facilities. We are sleeping in a very good hotel. The training pitches are also good. We've had 2 training sessions. My observation is that I think the players have been able to settle in. They've been able to adapt to the environment. It's rainy here. All our training sessions we've had, it has rained. So we also took advantage of the situation to let them train in the rain so that if we are playing a match and then it happens that it's raining, they don't become, new to it. So, so far, so good. What we've gone through are basically the very things the tactical.
And so it's me a Kakra, no say more. And also it's me the Banya Passa captain of the Brain to Yanfenusina. Jerome Mediama game, no so Mediama. Yes, Mediama abo okay, captain of the ready. Etieko Kotie Nabi and in Sama, one also 82 ahead of Togo Gamer and also 8 Matuja.
The last training ground. Be a coaching much how we between a scoring is a build up near the and near tactical edico game. No, teammate, young personally game there in tactical coaches for technical team like Trace was edico game. Near Japan because me Obiana between a quamer now pass it because it is a ya pass near Japan. Trace young game no. Be a call or out because the first game there was a me one in a winning first game. Obian player there I will say my intensity in high because Obia fit.
Okay, free U17 Omakati and straight team that then you may any Togo when Africa Cup of Nation qualification mobile and I don't send P and also at the 6 p.m. and I saw game about Togo and the bomb Ghana your bar way to Togo Etiano Kano Shannon so both 6 once to wait me and Yakuna Koshe game me be na come Nakai na mediama diano and na mediama shavo kapo mediama tumire usi from noa mediama enwa enye easy cry na enwa mediama chi Vision FC match day 2 of the Ghana Premier League omuchi Vision etwa mekani mienu a anasa 9 omantimi ante saka no kama D Mamudu enya goal Abrante NS Sanja enso ebo on goal Emmanuel Owusu anafe Ibrahim Nuruddin womo enya goal so etimi de boa mediama team na omonso etwini 4-0 MLBs etimi ekọ comment sa pepe tete league ni dia nyambo atena no peba ye be de akari nyina eno se betimi ye dia ma etiefu a etie Wontumi 101 8.3 na fe dia say Wontumi television tie wiensia na dia akari nyina ne dia ma opani so na trust na ade
oh there so that screen so DM say na
unexpectedly
so
okay
but as
say me opportunity this year no
me my portals unim ho No bad time bokodi. But I say what I don't know. Okay, I'm ready. Now you make sure my form ready. Now you need come on. Miza ha sound na Michael Asarbodo. Miza fire crab na Michael so far camera na you hear the new Mexico. Action in now on crying.
Action in now on crying. And I think say
the festival
continental. This weekend is a festival in Accra.
Sure.
Especially the CAF Confederation Cup games, the CAF Champions League game, and I think the Monday. So Mike, how's the football boy?
Tema.
So Accra and Kasano will be
from Chinai
Corner. Yes, very, 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 very busy. Interestingly, the last time I clubs represented the continental stage, you know, you said their performances in the city quite the standard that you should be the mile. The last 3 winners of the league, you know, 3 different teams altogether. Obi also call the CAF competition the performance now onya no yede ani from Summertex to Mediama to Baby any Gold Stars.
Yeah.
It will be only say Mediama boy the group stage of the competition.
Yeah.
Summertex ain't Timian qualify for the group stage of the competition. And mo de be fie. But every single Ghanaian will be expecting say at least Gold Stars beat me match whatever. Mediama. Mediama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obi oba confederation bia say bia no obi ani da so nyina na say kotoko so beat me match ade bia dream service yeah. The other media sound common nyina na say Gold Stars in terms of former finances amafo ogide so more. Omo no de ombetima nyoma bebre abo mo motivated these players am motivate give their best, especially against an Algerian side. I mean me 2 years on my home den was so couple JS Kabi nyeti me form JS Kabi nyeti me da form na ya be ne se we die okwa kotwa faso okwa akɔhye we die obetimi ni omabo obetimi ahye. But I think the Gold Stars is rather the underdogs in this particular discussion.
Yeah.
And the main architect of the game today.
Actually, Kabili.
So how you overturn this particular pressure to a positive result, will be very important in your quest to achieve anything. I'm happy some more experience with team, more young boys, or more the energy to match North Africans for because North Africa for more to bring capital. On my own home.
More run pa.
Because on Momu Crabon on more to Mika.
Yeah.
On Munu Crabona on more to bring capa. Eduku experience, but more African in could do actually. Or more be crampuda.
Yeah.
Atakumi experience, but African atakumi more. But there is Vincent Atinga. It is a Nekomu red dressing room and you pack when I team talk here, Vincent Atinga.
Okay. That's another players no.
Nipa kamema na team talk. Ene Vincent Atinga. Musa wo a player what book Kumasi Asante Kotoko na boni ye. Edi Kotoko abo CAF competition in the shape of coach Frimpong Manson. It is a footwo. And you are finna maybe discuss Konto Kumi. It is all about how you are mentally prepared
for the game.
Adeba kwa me hu about Ghanaian teams to the bia no madwapa say you start say ya mumia show mo first 10 minutes.
E o Ghana for trimpa Africa ne dem say you know of the furniture bia
and you start say ya mumia show mo first 10 minutes.
Wo ma me say me kwa homa no so aba.
Okay, go back.
Ma say me ni ubetwetwe nkomo nka about the game.
On my update because you know on crime you know he na
you fin game no na you share the new MCT e wo ho. Hello new. Hello new. Well, me and check him say new yehwese obebaso na afie no edin komo de enkoso enye you.
I'll be very willing to take the perspective of Newton, because on our ground side now experience the last training of Mediama Babiani Gold Stars, and also experiencing the training of JS Kabil. And Obetimama a fair idea from the tactical perspective to understand how they are really going to approach this game in the long run. But couple, as I said initially, say Sabo na ebebo na ebeshasi almost the first 20 minutes, you know. Yem fancy trimsi ebesho money e destabilize your mono. Now football is moving to a different level. Now North Africans for we no adapt here when you say the first 20 minutes, when I want in after the rest of the minutes and I'm mobile. It is all about winning the home game and winning your away game to qualify. It is when it's the first 20 minutes, we share the tria, a base ya, oko honoma, and nam se when we trim to boss and akapu. Yakosho.
Mammy said new abana.
Okay.
1, 2. Hello, New. Hello, Newton. Hello. Well, I'm saying new Timinka. I'm saying a news you are connected on T. Jomo. I'm saying Jomo. Jomo, mommy, she want to be because so na be one runner. You say cause you beat me a cover still. You have enough fee and you say Bibia beat me. You said a new buy, you bet was we on kind no yeah.
Yes.
Be free and Benina action. No,
there's a Hona action in our
yes.
Aha. And I remember there, me will interest power or more preparation, the mental state of the team and how prepared they are.
Yeah.
Matese and Yamia Domo Mampeni. Esube tutu anamo
ababe monitor
ababe motivate boys ne nyomo di nkomo ahwe se de besiti akwama yehun results e betimi di aba aha ene na mehwe ani mu se e betimi ehu in that regard. And the same thing also happened with Koroko say omo betimi di aba Kabil die couple o check omo record coming into this particular encounter the game no Cobra hesa afi de wabaso.
Yes, hello New. Okay. Yen shena fi mo yen connectic bibia fast na fi yen new twetwe enkomo na yen hello New. Okay, what me asiri o dempa na enkomo ye boy JS Kabil ne can say Gold Stars enkomo ya na ye so aja ye dey afewi atmosphere to say e won kan Gold Stars preparation ahead of the game no e say ma ye hu de ekwen na fi yentio. Well, say new and minyano and say true intimation akomi ato asoma na say
yes
and quote mami and quote TV in Facebook you know ntem say
ema unya voice
mami nya ni feed
voice ni said you city pen yes
in case bibia ya so
of course JS Kabil ewo omu league nim couple in the last 5 games omotimi abono results enshedanko in their favor.
Okay.
Omo draw goalless against Mostaganem. Omo se ASO Clef for no 1-0.
Okay.
Omo ko Ben at noon. Eko ball 1-1. Omo bo home editia Olympic Agbu goalless.
Okay.
Eko lusu 2-0 against Okran. Now o check e the Algerian league ni mo a JS Kabil eto so 14th league no mo bono 8 teams mako 16
no mo to so 14th
omo to so 14th omo concede 3 goals no ma 1 in the first few games no ma bon
okay
but results in the league and results in CAF competitions are totally different
yeah,
especially with the level of experience. Maybe these results will give the Gold Stars a glimmer of hope say at least you betimi ayi bibi de tie omo enya results bi 1-0 bi and 2-0 bi but couple all the club no so to nsani ni na wo hwe omo performances in CAF competitions are and highly difficult so obenya teams bi so omo yi omo free say bi bo na bi a first round no there be yakwako yi ni de na free there be ensisa. Normally, the moment they enter into the first round against teams omunu mobida no couple straight ahead, they make sure say show no more UF no more they qualify for the next round. That is why I'm trying to talk about the mental aspect of the game, which is very, very important for any team that will be playing against the North African sides. Bako see against Dreams FC ni Zamalek. Dreams FC kwa away kobo goalless, but no nim say efie die. Obetima ba be show mu easily. But the koko wi ase no ba be show Dreams FC say. Ani yen she go ni ntem, ani yen say, ana yen say ye wi ase ni ase say, show mu say 4. She pressure that me dia maso abra no mo against Alali. Yeah. The first 20 to 30 minutes, photo to the second maybe 30 minutes, the third maybe 15 minutes, and the last one you try mu ko. Yeah. So I hope pray no whole first half. You see, it's about the mental state. Oh, it's about the mental state of the game. Psych yourself well. Say game no enye home pen awo bono. Game no o bono home and away. Said the wotena ha obetima hye no ko krom so abetima bibi. Because me dem prove ya che say okwa awo abetima ko fadra ba. Go ko lali ko boss goalless dey buy. Me boa. Yeah.
Which ho no na enye easy sa.
What you say? Yeah. Dreams so cause Zamalek ko faba. If you ha no mo buy ya mo home. So the problem always starts from here. If you near ha.
So as my ba first in the end you real momentum.
You real momentum now we shine for. Na dey na chance we shine for no division 5. You see the mentality sometimes
and so work on it. Say the work and
so the mentality we have on our minds when it comes to some of these games, you know. Couple ane to be ana me yakakra. Ane to be ana akwakoye as if him say as it stands now we are still doing some of these things. Yeah. But I know from Paul Manso is an experienced coach. Yeah. Where a test of time the man coach Amankwaso formerly of Accra to folk. Yes, they understand what it means some of these big games what you need to do to get results. Yeah. It's boys and then stepping up. Now draining your juma, then prepare yourself towards going to Algeria. Then be a baby ano. Not what media ko. Omuni mba commetren was second round.
Hane di nyina ya ba. Ya dru hande.
O sorry that they are the without the train kotoko way.
We are no aba.
And I think this is the most difficult part for Baby any Ghost Stars. So Ghost Stars to me try this round. Ghost Stars will go to the group stage.
Okay.
Koroko will be playing tomorrow. Koroko, so the same message goes to them. The team makers say the same message goes to them. So when they omuna nyame ase so mo coach awakobo the semi-final. Me dey be makers say Zito will remain the last coach. About the CAF Confederations Cup semi-final. The last time Ehubu was in 2004, 2005. House of Folk Nekotoko the final. Yeah. I tell my dream Pempejo say. I dream back where Dream Cells were the qualifying stage. And aside teams now, Mushia or Mona Nakapo. Yen you know what you say no Musha than Nisra Boa training Tiasia Biasono. Not Dream Cells to me we need game Morgana had 2-1. Ehubia mono. Yeah. Okwa no akwose 1-0 la no akobo wa qualify no qualify oko na Dream Cells timi kwa we kwose obi 3-1 oba ha no abobo 2-1 oko Dream Cells timi ko bo 1-1 na no se obi hye no 1-0 no abese nipa ko 3-1
se de otimi kwa hye wo no sa no no betimi abehye wo
as couple asem na no ayi no kan
ndi fa hye otimi se wo hye ne hanzo a obetimi hye wo yedai e wo ho.
My big concern about games ni mienu nyina about the mental state of these players. That is all. The mental state of these players is as important as the tactical qualities that these coaches may exhibit from the touchline. Very intense game, good pitch. Yes, results no.
No one here.
Because when you have good results now, and also a different topic altogether. Investment are you know assign players 23, one sign players 10, one sign players 50, one sign players 5. So I'll be watching the game closely.
Okay.
As to how are these two things. from the mental state, me person me share how prepared. And at the back also a hard dream pan. Say most of these teams that play in the Champions League and Confederations Cup, or mobile league no want to be more.
No matter in our Champions League in the CAF Confederation. Example, Dreams for so last season.
In the last 15 years, only one club will pay Energy League the following season or qualify for Africa or Sabo top for a Kotokope. 2021-2022 season, but 2022-2023.
So much channel and aging in alcohol. Umbefia no mabidi.
Obi aso team a wahye bia so betuma chebutu.
Anka we are boy.
I blend it.
Whoa, my father so nafi.
Bibiani Gold Stars are most important player in this game here, Emmanuel Kobe. Yeah, and I say this because of the knack for Algerian teams and North African teams. Say more used to set pieces to their advantage. Corner kicks, free kicks. I drew knockout stages like this. Me kind of knockout because we're home and away. Wa obedin kunim no kowenim. Wa Wontumi no o kawechi. I am not defensive solidity. I am very important. Osha the run into winning the Ghana Premier League now. Wontumi discounted the relevance of someone like Emmanuel Kobe to Bibiani Gold Stars or team no. For them to make that entry into the group stage of the CAF Champions League, they will need their goalkeeper to be at the fore. His best powers being utilized. Nabua, I'm to me in your results or more normal came. Many are dream when he speaks to handling the pressure. Kago Stars but first leg now where it would have been a different pressure. But then again, this first leg looks like a home away from home. A neutral venue anisa. A crying or mobile. Gold Stars have some good records. Accra, Editia, Accra based teams. Teach you Accra as a folk. But when you a different gravy. JS Kabeli, a team or more transfer outlay. Siko almost spending in the transfer window. It exceeded €1 million. Inti team ane negotiano. Or no spend the brusa. Just imagine. So in terms of attracting quality, in terms of assembling a squad unit, award the qualities of getting a result like this away from home, Omowo. Then they are coached by Joseph Zemba. Zemba, a former Orlando Pirates coach, very good in terms of Africa. So I don't think they are really going to struggle with him at the helms. No, Coach Yomo. It is a tough test for Bibiani Gold Stars. Experience, again, they fall short because Kabili established in the context of the competition. For Gold Stars, they are only just making their debut appearance. And most first-time appearances, I are 9 times koye. Mistro Edema Gold Stars. But it's a game of football. Bibiani to me see. Especially when you do the background works and then you do your job well. The Besino a park and so coaching any players.
Okay.
JSK at the dean experience quality a boy a day neighbor. By a bar bed say a bar. It will be about how Gold Stars ever conduct your mom very, very important. So remember a huna show mumu no more over respecting a JSK for na say amono mo beti ejina normal bono send your fata nasa matters in bobida. But we saw how they conducted themselves when they faced a Moroccan opponent. Oman qualified here, but they gave a very good account of themselves. Gold Stars are in a similar situation. This time a Algerian side. Can they stand up to the test? A very important Kodoko any Kwara and only me who sing Gold Stars ni JSK.
Wow.
Yes. Kodoko ne Kwara no me who sing JSK and say Kodoko team way ne send your musiti no si a jai ball ne the amount no munketi chances na a better the amount. Yes. Kodoko's best strength utilize when they are defending in numbers and then switching with quick play and as a counter attack. Nti Kodoko any Kwara how Kwara sets up and they approach the game by Muku Sani Tunde will be crucial. This in the build up to the game this week. Yane Nigeria journalist bidding Komo near your podcast the Hamas Sport FM.
Okay.
And he reviewed so coach near a very defensive minded coach.
Okay.
ne ball boni na ne say Eden so be nya wa share baako so mostly omo approach omo de ba ha ne say omo bet na echire omo be kan omo to atwam na omo ball a defensive game Kodoko won't thrive for such a game Obe defend the nature Kodoko struggle to find penetrating passes line breaking passes they say we jakwan to no abobo na si echi no obi diri make akofa but midfielders Kodoko wono enye midfielders are one Omukita ball the ball to from a pass it. No me build defense mo Debbie. So hona me who danger no. Okay. And to me, that game will be decided in the second leg. Oh, okay. See we watching game no. Now who 0-0, Kodoko 0, Kwara 0. Do not be surprised. That is my prediction. Okay. But I'm just a person. Yeah. Me any pabako. Sure. Maybe obi fufro so baby. Or so betche. But send me who game no. Kodoko will have a lot of possession. Okay. But they will not create a lot of clear-cut chances. And they are not prolific enough. And the chances no more creative for our mate me as a phone. And only is true. But if they are being clinical, maybe a long goal victory. But they may esusu say bet me no. 0-0 results, 0 Kwara 0. But they can still go to Nigeria and do the job because senior Kodokwambo will come as your mobile one cry no. Sana Kwara for no so mobile way on Mebo no abi okuta. So almost bebo home away from home. So it is anybody's game. Okay.
But that's it.
I think Ghana Memano for the 4x100 relay no. Yeah. Moment defense I make you record. Okay. At the World Athletics Championship with a time of 37.79 seconds. Wow. It will qualify for the final on Nyame Adoma Sunday. Okay. Nyame Adoma Ochina. Okay. And na ye kai etie for so say Nyame Adoma next week Saturday. Ya yenua Alfred. Alfred ye yan kase adamfo ni bibia owo okwohwe manso no bia. Okay. Eti ninua eware. Okay. Ninua eware. Saturday. Nyame Adoma next week Saturday. Nyame Adoma next week Saturday 27th. Okay. Yenyina ba ko gina mu pampe. Yenyina ba ko gina mu pampe. Na ninua ne de what's the day? Mike is there over you. Na Mike make us Mike pese make us. Muntam Mike. Ninia Kingford any Deborah. Okay. Ewo Mama Luca house. Okay. Wasa Japa. Ewo wasa. Say what they wunim ho nyina. Wasa Japa. Na wo hefa na hanim. The Japan e on the they are far na wo hefa na mi na wo hefa pa na hanim. Iti ye nyina 27th. Kingford any Deborah warrior no. Okay. Pampe.
Kayum si eba.
Eba.
Ba be teach Pampe. Me da se me za no ye ko na ye ko bo. O se wadada no.
Asa wadada.
Doctor, asa
wadada.
Rade agusiana oye die.
Me hoye pa na so e.
Na me adom so.
E de rade ase, as usual.
Oh yes. Normal.
Omo ke kan se wuchi ni o.